The following content are the expressed thoughts, views, ideas, and opinions of the individuals and guests of the Nerds Have Spoken podcast. This podcast may contain adult language and themes not suitable for children under the age of 17. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Please stand by while we wait for the cast of the Nerds Have Spoken podcast. Thank you for joining us and enjoy the show.
How you guys doing? My name's Jason Lowery, and the Young Nerds Have Spoken. I'm here with my partners in crime, Eric B., Fans Toys Mike, Soundwave Wells, and Erik Von Cabin Fever. How you guys doing?
Yo, what's up, good
folks?
What's
up, nerds?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, man. How's everybody doing out there?
So, did you guys have a good week?
Yeah, we had a good week. I'm pretty sure everybody's had a pretty good week, but I think today was a big day for a lot of people. I see a lot of smiling faces on the podcast today. Everybody's grinning from ear to ear, smiling and happy.
It was actually kind of a tough week considering everything that's going on. But
yeah.
I just kind of forgot about everything. So
this was a good.
That was a good end of the week, dude.
That was
Seriously,
a good end of the week. Hell yeah, that was a happy ending like I never had.
Shout out to Sunday obligations now.
That's great. That is great.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, Wolf, man, tell us a little bit about your week, man. How's everything been going? How you've been coping with the impending pandemic?
Well, for me, it's been business as usual. I've been going in every day. My wife's here. Our child's here. They've been off. They're dealing with each other. They've been fighting every now and then.
Cabin fever setting.
Our daughter definitely has some cabin fever going on this week.
Yeah, man.
That sucks.
What are you gonna do? You gotta take this seriously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No going anywhere. But our company actually shut down on Friday per the governor's rules. But my department's staying open, so I'm still going in next week.
Okay.
So
you definitely be safe, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we're not. We've been inside all weekend, just hanging out. We're definitely avoiding people if we can. So,
I know that's gotta hurt, man. You normally go vintage toy hunting on a weekend, so I know that's gotta hurt a little bit.
It doesn't hurt my wallet, I'll tell you that much right now.
Facts.
But, no, it's a pretty good weekend though. We got some stuff done around here in the collection room. I put the blinds up, drilled a hole for my the lights for the detol. Got that going. So. Nice. I got time. I had a little private sticker party today.
Private sticker?
Yeah. No meat.
I was going to ask.
Oh, no. There was meat there.
How do you do that? They had a song back in the 80s, and it was a tactical penis or something.
Oh, my God.
What's going in next level?
Hey, Eric, did you concentrate on the knees at all? Or?
Oh, my God.
I'm not in the mood for your shit.
Well, you get in the mood.
Oh, goodness.
Eric Mike has lost it.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So you got the detox lit for the holes drilled.
You got the hole drilled. I'll light them up probably next weekend.
Ooh, that'll be good. Share those pictures, man. Share them on the page.
Yeah, man. You guys can see the progress. So, but other than that, not much else. What about my friend FT Mike? What are you doing this week, bud?
Well, did a whole lot of nothing this week. I'm quarantined. I am officially shut down. So my whole industry is shut down, actually.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, in my industry, it's a little more complicated. So I gotta do some things. Part-time gigolo right now, if anybody's hiring. Maybe full-time. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Make that money.
Can you imagine Mike showing up with one of those respirator
Magic
Mike.
Where do you go have a respirator?
I can see Mike with a little book, like writing out the notes and like the pimp hat, like, baby powder and all.
Word.
Oh, man.
Hats on my hairline, so no hat. For you listeners, I'm bald. Anyway.
You got some hair on the sides, man. You know, you got some, you hold on to something.
This right here?
Dude,
This
look
is
at
straight
this. I'm starting to
crazy
get dust
right here.
mites hair, man. Look at this.
Oh. It's called the dust look.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's like
Yeah. Got the dust combiner going on over there.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Since I had nothing else to do, I figured, what the hell? Let's go take a ride and see what I could find. Then, bam!
Got him.
Yep, I got him right here, Red Hulk.
You didn't run him over.
Good stuff,
Right
man.
here.
he doesn't
Took a
look
while.
flat.
Here, run them over.
And actually, Ian's the one that's going to benefit the most from this because shout out to
Yes.
Vinny. Vinny actually located one of these for me already.
Nice.
So I got one for my boy Ewells, and we're going to take care of
Yes,
him too.
sir. I like you, bro.
Nice.
All right.
Shout out to Side Deals.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, man.
What a friend for. What a friend for.
Well, yeah,
Good
man.
stuff, man.
On that, E, how you feeling, man?
Me, I'm feeling good, man. Especially now I got that Red Hulk in my back pocket. So I'll put that in my pickup for this week.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But I just want to say a quick dear God, man. I'm done with my 90-day trial period of 2020, and I'd like to cancel my membership right now.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, 2020 has been horrible.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Corona. My man, Big Papa Lowery taking a sip of Corona right now. Yeah, bro. I'm so done with my membership for 2020. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been
But
tough.
yeah, I didn't get too many pickups this week, man. It was mostly a comic book week. I picked up 1 through 6 of Spideyverse and the comic book series. If anybody's reading that, I picked up 1 through 6 this week. I don't know if I can really see a clear picture of that.
There we
but
go.
Oh, that looks
Yeah, no.
good.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's a good comic. Man. Good cover. The covers are dope. But I got 1 through 6 of that. I got the number 1, a Spider Woman. That's also pretty dope too. I got the number 1 of Rescue 2020. That's Pepper Potts.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm, as most of you may already know, I'm a big Punisher fan. So I got 4 and 5 of Punisher Soviet. I already have 1 through 3 already. But it's been a good read. Punisher Soviet has been definitely a good read.
Is that Silver Sable behind there? Silver Sable?
Ooh, that kind of look like her, but no, I don't think so. I haven't read it yet. I actually haven't read it yet. I just picked
Okay.
it up. So
Fair enough.
I'll let you know about that. Yeah, it is definitely someone. But it's been good so far. And me and New York Mike have been discussing earlier in the week, going through our comic book cards. So I broke out a lot of my Marvel cards that I found. I got like a whole, I don't know if anybody remembers Dust Masters. There's like
Mhm.
how you smoke a cigar box.
Yep.
Dutch Masters. Sorry, I say
I don't know. What do you think of those?
What
Those are really high-end cigars, right? Those are sold at like only the finest gas stations, I'm told.
Yeah, the finest gas stations,
Yeah.
indeed.
They
Well,
do
you know,
something
for
with the
those
wrappers
that-
out here. I don't know what they do with the wrappers, but I hear that the kids do something with them. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, they do something.
Nah.
I don't know what they do either. I don't know either, but they use them for something good. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, something.
Were any seeds and stems in that box when you picked it up, or what?
Yeah, I had to empty that out. I had to empty the box out. But yeah, but that's what I kept. Most of my Marvel cards in. Sentinel.
Oh,
So I have
no.
a lot of this is Fleet.
Dude, I got
I
a
got a
bunch
lot
of those here in the basement somewhere.
Bro, we might
Are
need to
having,
talk,
are we
man,
having a
'cause-
card show next week? Because I got
we could.
I got a tub that won't fit here. Like,
Damn.
Cards.
Yeah, we could. We could definitely do the thing.
Card swap.
I'm so in for that.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed. I'm in for that too. But that's my weekend short, guys. So, Big Papa Lowery, what's going on, man?
Oh, not too much, man. The only haul that I had was running around trying to look for fucking turkey burger all week. Jesus. It's crazy. I saw red meat everywhere. I saw pork everywhere, but I've never seen a shortage on turkey burger. I shit
Yeah.
you not. We went to 8 stores to try to find it.
It's the shit nobody wants, and it's always there. So
they had all the rest of the vegan shit in the store, like up there. Pizza was gone, all the frozen pizzas, like frozen vegetables, like. But it was kind of funny. People were picky. They didn't even bother getting the generic like store brand shit. They just got all the other stuff, which is kind of funny. I was like, all right, people got to eat, so I just grabbed whatever. So. But actually, it was kind of funny. One of the guys up at Toyco, he's actually been going. I'm not Toyco, Jesus. I'm saying the wrong toy store. Yeah. No, Tashi Station. My buddy works over there, and he's like, "Yo, we got turkey burger." He's like, "Come over here, hit it up."
Oh, that's right. There's a grocery store right attached right to it.
Yep. There's a grocery store right next to it, and dude, as soon as he hit me up, Bethany rolled out and got that with the quickness. So he's been like hitting me up, let me know when they get trucks, because like it's just crazy out there with all the people getting toilet paper, like, and all the crazy shit, like, and then people are just rude as hell in the stores right now anyway. Like I had a lady walk by me, she smelled like a French whore, and she had, her perfume was so bad, and I sneezed, and she looked at me, and she's like, "How dare you sneeze in my general direction?" I was like, "Well, if you're gonna hate that, you're really gonna hate this." And I just fucking busted ass right in the aisle and just walked right past her, crop dusted the shit out of her.
Well done.
And then I looked back, and people were giving me like thumbs up in the aisle and everything. It was great. So that was my fun week. Besides that, how are you, Eric B? How was your week?
Actually, real quick before you get there, I just wanted to ask you a question, Jay. How can you actually tell just by perfume the difference between like a French horse and a German horse? Or like a Polish
You should have seen this lady, because she definitely looked whorish.
Listen, the whore is not in dispute here. Okay?
Nationality is though. Huh?
Yeah.
No. It was great. So it was funny. She was wearing cut off booty shorts. She was wearing a really tight top that was low cut.
Clearly
and then she had a mask on, and she had rubber gloves up to here. I was like, what type of shit is that?
You have a black and white skirt with like a frills and like a little duster too. Is that how you mean?
I don't know. Like
what he described is something right out the South. you just expect to see a General Lee outside.
Yeah, no shit. Daisy Dukes and all shit. It was actually it was funny as shit, just the look on her face, like the disgust, like how dare you? And I'm like, well, if you're gonna make me run through that, I'm gonna let you run through it too. Shit. So
kudos to you, brother. Kudos to you.
Oh man,
well done,
that's hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
Anywhere else?
What's
right
that?
Here at Church of Spoken.
Yeah. The crazy stories. So Eric B, how was your week, man? What'd you do?
My week was pretty uneventful, man. I'm still at work. People driving cars to work, still here in Michigan, and if the car breaks, someone's got to fix it. So we are there, mostly for the first responders. Though I feel like we got a lot of people who work in the medical field, seeing that we're very close to a major hospital. So we got a lot of people who still drop their cars off, and we take them to work and get their cars fixed. So we're still open. So I'm there, but I'm being safe. I'm washing my hands and doing my best not to touch my face. And we're using a hand sanitizer, and we got gloves at work. And I'll talk to a customer from like 5 to 6 feet, so I can get their information and get them on out of there. We don't let more than 3 people hang out in our waiting area. So we're trying to be precautious, but a lot of dealerships around us have closed, which means we're still getting more business. So it has died down a little bit, but I'm still at work. But on the bright side, I did get a couple pickups. Well, one major pickup. I've been waiting on this one for a while. I got the SH Figuarts Akuma.
Oh, that looks good.
Many people have seen the photos I've been taking of this thing this week. Been messing around with a couple of photo apps. This thing is dope. I mean, it's solid, man. It's really solid, and it's probably my favorite one out of the SH Figuarts Street Fighter line. It has a lot of great articulation. I mean, it's pretty sick, man. This thing is dope. Love it. And then midweek this week, I want to say Wednesday, the wife and I finally finished the Batmobile.
Let's see it.
So we got that done.
Damn,
the
that's
Lego
sexy.
Batmobile. I mean, this thing is huge, man. Look underneath there. Like you see all the Lego bits.
So how many pieces was that total?
Dude, it was 3,300 plus pieces. So it was a lot. And up top, you can't even tell, man, that it's like Lego until you look really close.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that cockpit.
Really sick.
Look at the cockpit, dude. That was pretty cool.
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, man. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's pretty cool. The wife is like, don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it. But, it's fun. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. But we had a good time, man. It was, we were talking about it before on previous shows that Legos can be pretty therapeutic, and it's been great, man. It's been great. So I actually had a couple of the pictures. I want to take you guys through a couple of the build pictures on it. So I'll get those pulled up for you guys in a minute. But that was pretty much my week. And while we're waiting on that, hey, Ian, what time is it, big fella?
Yo, it's time to nerd up or shut up.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right, baby.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna get those pulled up.
So, Eric, how many hours did it take you guys consecutively to actually make that?
Oh man. So we typically worked on 2 bags a night. Some nights 3 because you get through them pretty quickly as you get to like later in the bags. But there was a total of, I want to say 26 bags. No, it was 28 bags because you get 2 bags of miscellaneous accessories. So yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. We put on a little music, get to talking about our day. It was pretty relaxing, to say the least, and we got a chance to really just kick it and sit back and relax, man. And it was great. It was fun.
So was this like after you put the kids to bed, or like what time of the day did you have time to do this?
Yeah, this was definitely after we put the kids to bed. It was one of those things we wanted to do uninterrupted. When you're building a build this big, you don't want to forget about pieces and this, that, and the other. So we didn't want to even take the risk.
Brings whole new meaning to mommy and daddy time, doesn't it?
Whole new meaning. You don't need no protection for that one.
But man, I strongly encourage anyone who has a spouse to grab like a larger set of Legos, whether it's the Batmobile, whether it's something Star Wars, something with like a bunch of pieces, so you guys can really take the time and spend some time together. And man, you'd be surprised how you can rekindle your relationship at times.
Nice.
Like, man, just sitting there, just spending time. So not that we learned anything new about each other, but it was just cool to just be able to talk and get back to us,
It's the simple things that matter, man, for real.
Yeah, man.
It is. That's true. Very true.
Yeah, Bethany, she has, I don't know, every Christmas and whatever else, I buy her the Harry Potter ones.
Mm-hmm.
The only one she doesn't have right now is the really big castle. So I think that's probably going to be the next one I get. That'll probably be a project for her and I to do. So.
That's a really cool set. The micro scale one you're talking about?
Well, it's the, whatever scale it is that the regular ones, like she's got all the
scale.
What's that?
The helicarrier scale. The micro scale.
Is that what it is? Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah. It's, well, you know what it is? What they do is they make the figures like this big instead of like that big, and it's supposed to be more to scale.
Well, they're regular. The figures though that they come in all the boxes are regular Lego sized figures. They're not smaller.
If it's the micro scale, it comes with 4 full size figures, and then the rest of the ones are like 1 dots instead of 2.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. She's the Lego person, not me. But dude, it'll be pretty cool. So you got those working on those pictures?
Dude, they have, here they go, finally. Dude, I was like, what the heck is going on here? Having a little technical difficulty here.
Make sure you got the right pictures.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. All right, here we go. And let's see if I can just pull them up here from my email. There we go.
It's toys.
Bruh.
Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that.
Is that your new safe word, Mike?
Ain't nothing safe about that word, bro. That's just a go time word right there.
Dude.
That's a go time word.
Yeah. You want safe? You want a safe word? We'll just say we'll say X-trans bots. How's that?
That's definitely a safe word.
Shots fired. Yes. No.
Wow.
All right, guys, it's opening up. Sorry, bear with me.
You're all good, dude.
Yeah, I should have been more prepared. All right, here we go. Now I can share my screen. There we go. And can I share from here? Where's it going? There we go.
Yeah, just hit share, and then I'll pop it up.
Put some music on for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike's got it. Let him do it.
That's the remix.
I think Eric. Oh, there he goes. All right, here we go. Add this to the screen.
Dude, was that dude over there Millie rocking though?
I was for a quick second.
Like all right, let me know when you guys can see that.
All right, I can see it up on the screen, and I got it. You singled out right
now. That's a lot of bags.
All right, so these were, and this is not even all of them. I think this is all the way up to like bag 18 or 16, something like that. But
Good
this
Lord.
wasn't even all of them. So fast forwarding. Where is the? Okay, so you're not gonna skip. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So that was just a piece of it. That
was weird. We just lost it.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened here. I don't know why it won't show them all here at once.
Well, if for anybody out there, if the pictures aren't showing up, we'll actually be able to post a video of Eric's progress, so everybody can check that out. It's a pretty good video.
Yeah,
man.
I'll post the links and the pictures after the show, guys. Sorry, I'm having a little technical difficulty here. It doesn't want to cooperate.
It's all good. It happens to all of us. So speaking of Batman, did you guys see that SH Figure Arts is doing that Keaton Batman?
Yes.
What do you think about that, Eric? What do you guys think about that?
Excited. I'm thoroughly excited, man. I'm a huge fan of like the Keaton stuff. Back in the day, I mean, it was the first time I got to see Batman on screen. For a lot of us, that was the first time we got to see him on a big screen like that. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that it is up to par with their normal stuff, man, because Figure Arts has made some great figures, and I'm excited. What about you guys? Who else is in?
Yeah, I'm in on that, man.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. I'm always a fan of SH Figure Arts. I got a few of those, and I'm definitely in on that line. And I also, like you said, Michael Keaton was our first Batman. In my mind, it's definitely my first Batman. Obviously, most of us fell in love with him because he was our first. We didn't know anything else. So and for me anyway, after Michael Keaton, it was Kristen Bell. And we'll see what happens with the new Batman that's going to be taking place. But yeah, I'm in on it, man. I definitely love SH Figure Arts. I've been searching for a Batman for the longest. I think I talked to y'all mostly about it. I know at the last meetup, me and Mike Lowery and Pinkerton talked about which Batman was the best Batman for me to start off with, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not really sure which Batman I should go with, but that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, man.
We're good now?
Yeah, we're good now. I'm sorry about that, guys. I figured it out. So,
are you able to do full screen or no? Or does it kind of glitch out?
Yeah, I can actually. Let's go full screen. Is that better now?
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right.
There you go.
All right. So that was day one with the first bag, and right off rip, you get the frame. You're starting to build the frame up there. So the wife and I was doing that. And how we did it was I would do one page and then she would do the next page.
Oh, okay.
We would alternate back and forth. And this was day 2. By the end of day 2, we already had the front part. You could start to see the fenders and everything starting to be built. Even the front crest here at the bottom.
Man, y'all were putting in work.
Yeah, man. Well, that's typically what you do with your spouse, right?
Shout out to the spouses.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So this was just a side photo of it. I was trying to just get everything encompassed in there. So fast forward there. Oh, wait, that just skipped all the way to the end. It missed a lot of pictures there. Huh. That's interesting. It's supposed to be like 16 or so photos, guys. But just to fast forward a little bit, you skip from there, and then we just tackle the bag every night, and you can see from the back end here, There's no wheels or anything attached to it. So we were just getting ready to put together the back part that kind of curves up, gives you like the
fins and all that
in the back. Yep, the fins. And this was just me messing around. I had a broken wheel here, and Joker got away.
Nice.
On that picture itself right there, I wanted to point out right at the front end of that car, right in the front end there on the fenders, and also the way that hood is, that's some really unique build techniques. I mean, I've built some Lego in my day, man, and this thing was cool. Like, I did shit that I've never seen before. So it was
I agree, man. I agree. The curvatures and how they used a lot of those curved panels that you would normally see, you wouldn't normally see in a Lego build. They put a lot of those together, man, and it really made this thing sleek. I mean, you can tell from the end shot here how sleek everything is. Just looking at the front, everything's curved out. Looking at the back, you have the top part of the cockpit, which that cockpit does slide open, but looking down here, you can see the louvers, and those even move upward and down. And these fins here, man, when they had us building it, I didn't think you were going to get this out of it. And then you start to see it like as you're putting piece by piece, man. They really did a phenomenal job with this thing, man.
Damn, you guys are tempting the shit out of me now. Like I'm over here looking at all this at the same time, looking on eBay and stuff.
Bro, but that price tag is big, man. I mean, if you're going to spend that was it 220, 250?
Retail price is $249.
Okay.
It's not that bad though for what you're getting. It's not bad, guys. It's
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying at these times right now, $250.
Yeah.
I mean, once things kind of speed back up and with time gets a little bit better, then we'll probably just jump on this right away.
Yeah,
they're not sold out, right? You can still get that at Lego stores.
Not right now. You can get it at stores. Really? You can also get it on their website. My wife and I thankfully didn't have to pay that much for it, which was great. But it's pretty hefty price tag.
Now, are the wheels, are they actually rubber?
Yes, and they roll. And the cool thing about it is, and I'm gonna exit here and I'm gonna bring up my screen again. Let me just stop sharing this. I'm gonna go back to my screen here and I'll show you guys just a couple other pieces here. What's cool about the wheels specifically is that they're on an actual pivot, so they actually have a working.
Yeah, I saw that in the other picture and it tilted. Yeah,
and it's smooth too. It's not like it's clinky like I've seen.
Now, does the other wheel move when you're doing that?
Yes, it does. So
that's cool.
Here?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can see the mechanisms underneath as he's doing it too.
Yeah, I see it. Right
there.
Now, is there a steering wheel in the cockpit? Does that move with it too, or no?
I'm glad you asked. So let me see if I can get around. Let me see if I can get around my mic here. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is a steering wheel right here.
Yeah.
And it will move the steering wheel. It
will. Oh, yeah, I can see the wheels moving with it down there.
Pull back a little bit, Eric. Pull back a little bit.
Wow.
There you go.
Show them the wheel and then move the tire.
Yep. So I'm moving the wheel inside the cockpit, and you can see the tire actually moving.
Yeah. Kudos to Lego. That is
dude. Lego's come a long way.
They did a phenomenal job, and the cockpit itself does open and close, which is great.
They got some better engineering than some third-party companies,
brother.
Oh yeah. Don't they? You have no idea. That's nothing.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's just a piece of it. Like Mike was saying earlier in the pre-show, it comes with a stand that allows you to put it on it and rotates, and it's completely built out of Lego, which is crazy.
Is that like how it was in the movie? Didn't he have like a base that he got and
he drove up on a base and it rotated around so he can go back out the cave.
Damn.
And they thought of everything with this, and it even comes with a book that's about this thick. It gives you the insight on how it was built. How they came up with the designs and everything, cool. And it's sick, man. It's sick. I can't wait to display it, man. It's gonna be dope. I'm looking to get one of those like big old cases that sits on a pedestal and let it sit in there, get some lights on it, kind of like what you guys designed for Handy at TFCon. Something similar to that.
Nice, real nice.
Real quick, I don't know. I had trouble with mine. This is something new for me because I've been building Lego for 35 years. And because of the type of finish that car has, like you're used to, I guess, more of a studded finish when you're building a Lego product. So you're going to have the actual studs. These are all panels. And because it's piano black, I found that every time you touch the piece or one of the exposed pieces, you're getting fingerprints on it.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually, you know what, for the hardcore collector, for the guy that wants this to be on a pedestal, you might want to consider wearing gloves to build this thing. Just a thought, because it is a bitch to get those things off.
I'm surprised they didn't include gloves with it, you know.
What were you saying, Wells?
$250.
No, I was saying once it's built, you definitely want to wipe it down. Like you said, make sure you're wearing gloves, wipe it down, and put it in a case and be done with it.
Yeah, what we used was a microfiber cloth. It helps.
There you go.
It helps. It's not going to get 100% clean, like Mike was saying. I mean, for some people who are really meticulous about that, use gloves. But it's definitely worth it to invest in a $3 microfiber cloth and wipe it down before you put it away, because you're going to see some fingerprints, especially under light.
Hey, just think of it this way: you can use it as a toilet paper too right now and clean it.
You gonna have somebody killing you over there.
You know what?
You're not gonna waste no TP
with the alcohol. It'll take care of it.
A little Corona.
Yeah, a little Corona. The alcohol will take the oil right off. No problem.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, guys, thank you for bearing with me on that. I had a couple technical issues there, but I would definitely post all the photos that we have. And the video will be posted in our Facebook group and also our on our page for the podcast. So be on the lookout for that stuff there. But speaking of toys, man, and you guys kind of already touched on the '89 Keaton Batmobile coming. There was also a model kit that was revealed for all of our Monster Bot fans and all of our Monster fans. Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, is getting his own add-on kit from Ashishima. Is that how you pronounce it? Or Ashima?
Close enough.
Ashima. However you pronounce it, I just know the thing looks sick. That thing looks dope, and to think that that's a model kit, man.
How tall is that?
It's probably just like the figure. It's probably like the Monster Arts size, which is probably about.
No, it's bigger than Figure Arts.
Well, no. It's like the Monster Arts or Figure Arts, whatever. It's actually probably right around like 7 inches, give or take, 6-7 inches for that. So it's probably the same scale.
That's a nice size though, man. And it retails at around $113, right? Somewhere
and that's actually about the same price as what the Figure Arts versions are when you buy it. I mean, just look at the detail on this stuff, dude. Like
that's a model kit? Wow.
That's a model kit.
Yeah, I'm like surprised it's a model kit.
That's what happens when War Machine and Godzilla have a baby. Look at that thing.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Look at the cannons, bro.
Look at the detail. Look
at the one eye on the other side, the left hand.
Yeah, that's tremendous. Does it look like the red vessel underneath the left, while the right eye? Does that look like a red vessel going?
In the movie, it made it kind of look like he was crying, like at the end of the movie.
It's nice.
Now, refresh my memory. Isn't Mecha Godzilla supposed to be the good guy? Like he was their defenses against Godzilla if he ever attacked them?
Depends on which version you are talking about. There's been multiple versions of it used.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But for the most part, like in the beginning, he was supposed to fight against Godzilla. But then, like in later years, ended up being where he ended up fighting alongside, sort of, and kind of against him at the same time in the same film. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, but wasn't that when like Godzilla was like more of a good guy, like an anti-hero or whatever, when he was kind of like protecting everybody from the other monsters?
Yes and no, because it happened in some of the later ones too. So, but yeah, man, dude, I think I'm in on this kit. What about you guys?
That's not for me, but I like it.
It looks dope. Yeah, I don't collect any of the Monster Bot stuff, but it looks dope. And I can say, like, if someone had it, I wouldn't mind messing with it.
Well, now, I'll definitely pick it up. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Lowery, with these kits, do they come pre-painted already, or do you have to add any detail to them?
Honestly, it doesn't say. I was on BBTS's site. It doesn't say if it's pre-painted or not. I would assume it's probably pre-painted if it's something like that. It's probably pre-painted gray, but like some of the weathering, like, I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, at 113, it better be pre-something. Yeah, I mean, like when you get the ones from when you actually buy the Monster Arts versions, it actually looks like this. I mean,
wow.
This one has a little bit more weathering to it, which they probably added the weathering on. But I'm definitely going to get this. This will be a fun little build for me.
Can you zoom in on the hands real quick? Look like the hands move. Independently, like they all do.
Yeah, like the wrists rotate, the arms, the shoulders. In fact, I may even hang on one second. Talk for a second. I actually got the figure arts version of this. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, pull that out, dude. Pull that out,
so to speak.
She said.
Yeah, so to speak, right? Yeah, man. So I mean, I've seen the Godzilla version of this, the Godzilla, well, the one from Figure Arts, and that thing is huge, man. Those things are ginormous. Anybody else see those figure art ones? You call her Godzilla or monster? Which one is it?
Whatever she'll buy.
All right, I'm back. What I missed?
Depends on what the theme of the room is.
Oh, you ain't missed nothing, man. You ain't missed nothing.
Erik B wants you to pour it out.
What's that?
Oh no.
What'd you say?
Oh dang, that thing looks sick.
You can even see now this, they give you an extra head for it, where it looks like it on the picture for the other one, but
Wow.
So what all moves on that? What's the articulation like on that?
everything. I mean, dude, even the tail.
Holy smokes, look at all those.
Yeah.
Like the tail, like you see the arms here, like the shoulders go up, bends.
It looks like each
arms
scale of
rotated.
the tail moves. That's crazy.
Yeah, like if you see it here, except for hang on, sorry about that. Except for this last like inch or two, like everything moves. Like it's
wow.
Those fingers move?
They do not on this one. Which that's the only downfall to this, but dude, even the head kind of rotates.
Wow.
And it actually has it when you actually change it up, you can actually do it to where like he was kind of flying like in the one episode. So
he got one of those heads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nice.
Can the head come off, or is it's on a ball joint, or what?
He said he got
it comes off,
different
and then if
heads.
you look, the chest opens up.
Wow.
Nice.
That's sick,
Mhm.
dude.
Nice.
Now, where are his cannons? He got any shoulder cannons that he comes with?
Yeah, he does, but it's actually in the box. I just have it sitting over my Godzilla shelf like this. So
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, fair
but yeah,
enough.
he comes with everything that's actually in the picture and all that too. So
That's it. And those you said retail for about 120, 113 somewhere.
yeah,
around?
like one something. I mean, it like right now, like this thing right here, I think was going for like $300 or $400, like after paying the tax on it. But I actually got it early on, so
Wow.
but yeah,
You
man.
got ahead of the curve. Nice stuff.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, I think everybody's pretty much excited after seeing some big reveals today. TFCon third party panel normally happens on Saturday, but unfortunately, due to the coronavirus, TFCon was canceled. But they were nice enough to share the slides with us today, which is great because they came out with some stuff. Man. So it looks like we're going to start with Zeta here.
Yeah, we'll just run through the panel like they did earlier. We'll run through some of
Are they
these.
still a thing?
What's
yeah,
that?
man. Zeta's still
Are they
around.
a thing?
They just they got tapped on the butt a little bit by
Yeah.
Hasbro. So they said, "All right, we'll stay off of
Just
that."
a little bit.
That butt might have got tapped, all right.
We'll back down a little bit, or will we?
I'm not
We'll
gonna
get into that.
dude. I don't give a shit.
We'll get into that a little later. With
Mhm. We'll do that one last.
Yeah, man. So Zeta came out with their Blitzwing, which some people still want to call it Starscream. I'm gonna go with what the writers called it, and that's Blitzwing.
Yeah, that's what I
But
go
here's a resin prototype of their Blitzwing that is coming in the movie series from the Bumblebee, and it looks pretty good. I like it. I think it looks dope. I'm more than likely in on it due to the fact that I'm in on Toy World's Prime and Zeta's Bumblebee. But it looks good, man. I think the sculpt is good. The detail is good. It has individual articulated fingers, which is dope. Always good. But it just looks like it jumped right off the screen. So I'm excited.
Yeah, they did a good job on this one. I like this.
Why did the fins on the side over here kind of look like what Make Toys does, where it has the snap-on piece? You see that?
With the separation? Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
pretty good, though, man. It looks pretty good.
Look at that
And it
cockpit.
even-
You can see somebody in it too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to see.
Oh, I
but
didn't even notice that.
Zoom in on that. Can you zoom in on that?
it's hard. That's as far as it's going to let me zoom.
So the one at the top, it looks like someone's in it. But
It
the
looks
one
like
at the
there's
bottom
something
looks
in it.
completely
Yeah,
open.
this
I
one's
don't know if
open.
it's empty.
I don't know if that's a person.
Yeah, I don't know if the person either.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it might
looks
just be.
like
It might be the hinge. It might be one of the hinges.
Could
Yeah,
be.
it might be just a piece of them.
That's as far as it goes.
It looks good though, man.
We won't be able to see anything in it.
Yeah, and then the back was pretty clean too, Lowery. You got the back.
Yep, I got the picture here.
Oh, see, look how clean the back looks, man.
Oh yeah,
it cleaned up nice. I like the extra added detail when you flip these up too. The on the
air brakes.
Yep.
Yeah, the yeah.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty dope, man. So who's in? Who's in?
I'm gonna do it.
I'm in.
I don't mess around with movie stuff, but I like it.
All right, you're getting booted. Bye. No, I'm joking.
Wolf, I'm in your corner 100% there. I don't mess with stuff either.
Dude, you know what, man?
If I did movie stuff, I'd be all over this.
All right, but why don't you mess with movies? I like movie.
I just think the whole movie verse in Transformers is terrible. Personally, if you get past the second movie, I mean that's in my opinion.
Well, this is all Bumblebees, so.
And the only reason the second movie was even any good was because of the whole build up to Devastator. And in hindsight,
not so much.
They had big balls doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing
there's only one Devastator.
Facts. Yeah. The only thing that I would say about the movie stuff is I went in on some of the earlier stuff because I enjoyed at least the first and second movie, like you said, Mike. And Bumblebee was good. I got rid of all my old movie stuff. Bumblebee got me back into it. I like what they did with Bumblebee to an extent. I mean, obviously, this should not be Blitzwing. This should be Starscream. Just the way that he looked and his paint deco, but that's a story for another day. But I do like the way the Bumblebee looks, man. And that Prime looks freaking phenomenal from Toy World. So I might be in on a few more figures. I don't think I'll go in on the full line, but I'm going to go in on a couple of these. But I'm with you guys. I mean, if you're not into the movie stuff, I can see you not picking the fiction up. Picking the toys up. It would be a waste for you guys.
I think I would probably pick up the Bumblebee movie stuff, but that's probably
problem, man. If I were gonna do it, I'd do the Bumblebee stuff just because it looks familiar.
Yeah. And I building on that, that's something that I considered also. But honestly, the biggest reason why I'm completely out of it is because of exactly what you said. This is not Blitzwing. Sorry, that's what it is in my mind. I can't get in on it.
That's fair. No,
I'm that
that's
guy.
totally fair.
So here's a better picture of the cockpit.
I don't see any people in that one.
No,
Yeah.
But dude, I think you're right. That is the hinge right there. But look at that. You can see all the detail inside.
The detail is sick.
Oh, it looks great.
The molding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. No question.
It looks fantastic.
There he is next to B.
Bumblebee, yeah.
Just be careful with it. Apparently, it's breaking.
Is it?
What's breaking on that? I didn't
really say that? That's so surprising to me that they have a problem like that.
It's that thin plastic, man.
I've never had that problem.
That thin plastic.
See, what's going to bug me is like the big port, like sitting here in the front.
Yeah, that doesn't look that great. But I'm hoping that they'll cover that up with a screw hole filler.
Maybe that probably is what it is. It's probably
they probably covered that up.
Jesus, look at all the panels that are folded up just in the lower calf and the Jesus.
Something that makes me nervous about this.
I think they're all either them or Toy World are also working on the triple changers, the two AMG cars.
Yeah, they are.
Cars.
That just looks like a nightmare to transform, though.
It might be, man.
Same thing. Well,
it might be.
Lord.
It might
You're only going to want to keep that in like one mode. Yeah. Once you put that in one mode, that's it. Leave it.
Hopefully it comes in
on the
bot
shelf.
mode.
Done.
Yeah. It looks menacing, man. It looks like it's going to be the same size as the Prime that's dropping. So we shall see. But as of right now, I am in.
The only thing that's kind of weird is the cockpit. Like half the face is stuck inside of it. You see that?
Yeah, that doesn't look good. But I'm hoping that gets fixed.
That could just be a pose.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah.
I'm out on this one.
Vader mask going on there.
Yeah, he's got his coronavirus mask.
You already knew what it was. You already knew the future. Look at that.
Yeah. Look, it's at N95. All right, so now we got. Oh God, Lemon Tree.
These fucking names, Lemon Tree.
Oh my God, bro.
The names are something else.
Banana Force, Grapefruit.
Banana
oh my God, look at this. Lemon Prime. I mean,
bro.
What is this?
The paint job looks pretty good on it.
Yeah, but this figure looks like butt, dude. I saw this
I'm
thing.
not gonna
I was
lie.
like, no.
I mean, I'm already starting
I
to.
like the fist. I like the hands on it. I like the color on the hands and everything.
He's got that kung fu grip.
Yeah, the color got the metallic and the blue. I like that.
He's got the
Toy
point.
World
like
did it
that.
better.
He got
Toy
that pointy
World did it
finger.
way
I mean, they
better.
did, but I'm just
Yeah, they
saying
did.
I like it on this. So that's about it.
This thing looks like MPO1, dude. As chunky as that thing was, remember that in bot mode?
Yeah.
Dude, look, you can
art
see the
mode?
panel rub on this just on the silver part. Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this. You can see how bad of a paint job this thing is. You can see it speckled on.
Oh.
I mean, I know it's a prototype,
already.
but
It's the C2 Minotaur that was on display at
yeah.
The one with the fingernail polish.
Yeah.
I don't know what my kid could have done a better job than that.
Dude, I did
don't
a better job painting the knees on that Devastator than what they did with that shit.
Look
They
at
should have
that.
brought that thing to the speaker party and just covered everything up.
It looks like the foot is attached by a ball joint.
It is. Look at that.
It is.
Nah, I'm out.
Look at those.
That's definitely more right.
I'm out.
No,
This wasn't one of their best
Yeah,
reviews.
pass on this.
Look at that knee. That's kind of weird. Is it like a triple jointed knee? You see that? There's
a lot going on
There's
there.
a pin here. There's a pin here. Then this, and there's another pin. And there's another. There's 4 pins just right there.
That might be a disaster. That I can't see that holding up too long.
Yeah, no, not at all.
See, that's something I don't understand. Everyone wants these highly articulated figures, but more often than not, they're unusable as soon as the ankles go or as soon as the knees goes or something. And like, oh look, its own balls, but I can only do it for 3 days. And then
Me, I would turn around and offer like. Sorry, that was.
This doesn't look like anything out of the. It doesn't look like the movie to me. It looks like they were like, this is movie inspired, but we're gonna mix this with the G1 Prime and just give you something here. This does not work. That chest is way too bulky. Looks like only thing.
And it's not even sitting right. Look at that.
Yeah, but that's just a mistransformation. Like I can't see that being the end product.
It's funny that you compare it to MPO1 because my MPO1 does that same thing.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Why does it look like he's got like two pairs of eyes? Like you see that?
That thing looks terrible, man.
Yeah,
not a fan.
On this one.
I mean, I give them props for throwing their hat in the MP game because that has to be a lot of work. So I appreciate that aspect. But
I mean, it's kind of fitting they called their first figure a lemon, but
They named their whole damn company Lemon. That's not good.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Now this doesn't look too bad. Granted, it is just
it's just a rendering, but yeah.
But this doesn't look too bad. It looks definitely like Starscream, though. I'll tell you that.
What is it, Starscream?
It looks like the electric Blitzwing.
It's Star Cream, kind of like what Mike did after Fans Toys.
Oh, got it.
I don't know if it was Star Cream, but I definitely creamed it. I saw Star. Yeah.
So this looks like, even though they put some bits on it to make it look like Starscream, this looks just like their Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie.
It is.
I mean, looks like what we saw from Zeta. So
in fact, they did better than Zeta with the Corona mask right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the head sculpt
flat.
different. They gave you Starscream's head, so this is like it seems like they're just trying to do their own representations, which I'm okay with that. This just isn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's got. I mean, look at the knees on it. They're definitely not.
I don't mind that.
The other one.
Looks like it got a double jointed knee. Yep, with a ratchet back there. I don't mind it.
He definitely does not. It does not look like a ball joint for the ankle, though. Thank God.
Yeah, well, we won't know until they bend the knee and try to pose it.
Yeah.
Is this
because that other one, the other Prime, didn't look that way until they posed it funny.
Yeah.
Glad they did though. Now,
Purple potato.
Dude, come on now.
Fuck.
Come on now with these names.
They were so close.
First of all, purple
someone had to
potatoes
have been
are
high
good.
as shit thinking of these names. Like,
bro, you can just tell the language doesn't translate well. But I don't mind this. This looks sick, and I actually might be in on this just for this mode.
Is that Galvatron's ship from the movie?
It is.
Movie?
100%.
Look, that's not bad. Actually, I dig that.
Yeah, this really isn't bad. I love the color on it. The paint job is great.
dude, look at the. I mean, look at all that. Look at the detail on it.
Yeah, it'll go on the shelf right behind my 86 Decepticons.
There
I dig
go.
it.
In
And
terms
it
of the
transforms right in the Shockwave.
Yeah,
that I'm not too thrilled about. It'll probably get. I mean, it's a transformer, so if I get it, I'm gonna have to transform it at least once. But it'll go into ship mode right on the shelf.
So this is just their interpretation of what he.
Correct.
This is not like fact or anything, right?
There's no fiction on this.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, there's been some really cool renditions of Soundwave over the years. I mean, if you remember, like I want to say probably about 5 years ago, there was this
like boats
this
and stuff.
warship.
Yeah,
What's that?
The boats and stuff.
Yeah, the boat and like the anchor was like a spiked mace, and the character design was cool as shit. Again, here, character design cool as shit. I just don't see spending money on this. I'd rather. I mean, if let's say that this is $110, $100, $115, right? Mm-hmm. I'd rather spend $200 on a ship twice the size that is made out of better material, that is better detailed, and I'd rather just have the ship back there because I am never going to have this in this mode. I will never have it in bot mode for anything.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Here it is. Here we got it from the back.
Yeah, Lowery's all about that back life. That's not bad,
Look
man.
back at it.
That's not bad, man. I like it. I don't mind the sculpt or whatever. I'm never gonna put it in Shockwaves mode. I already have a Shockwave on the show.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Look at the knees. It's got ratcheted knees.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it has much to support the back part of the calf there, so that's gonna be a nightmare. I mean, it looks like they opened it up so it'll get a double knee bend, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely got a gap back there.
Yeah, like this whole thing's ratcheted. Definitely, you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
It's got this piece right here that kind of gives way, that kind of lets it relieve pressure when it does it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's a good piece of engineering there.
I mean, I think it looks great. I really do. I think it's gorgeous.
It's just not for you.
Not for me.
I don't get it.
I'm assuming the eye lights up too because it's not painted.
You can see it from the front here. Better picture. You can see where that
is. There it is. It does exactly what I thought it would do. So it's opening up space to give it some knee bend.
Yeah.
And I wonder, couldn't you go back further on that knee to give it more of a double joint, or at least further than a 90-degree angle?
It looks like it's close, but I don't think it's the whole way based off the way this is. But
Interesting. It looks good. Give them credit for that. This is their best design so far.
It's definitely got ratcheted shoulders. You can see that.
Yeah, those look like they'll hold some weight.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the waist is ratcheted too. Probably most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I would think most likely, yeah.
Now this looks sick.
See, I think
why does this look like? I mean, he looks great, but why does it look like he looks like a bodybuilder that let himself go after?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That man said, "Not today."
He's like he was working on calf day for a long time. I mean, look at those calves, man.
Well, he's not a bodybuilder. He's in a strongman competition now. Like,
I gotta say though, I mean, I can't speak for it because I haven't seen it in a while. But in my mind's eye, it's pretty true to the character design.
Yeah, it looks like it. I give you that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give you that too.
Yeah. If no one makes one that transforms, even though we don't know what it'll transform into, which we all think we know what it should be, but if it transforms, then I probably pick this up to go with the shelf.
It's got to transform.
You can see here that the hands don't bend, so I don't know. Just seeing that alone is probably going to be at a little lower price point than what some of the other.
That might be just a render of how they have them posed.
That could be it too.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
It looks good though. I like it.
It looks cool. I dig it.
Shockwave.
All right, what we got next?
So this is their Ironhide from the Bumblebee movie.
It's carrot.
No, it's not. I was going to say it really says carrot.
Come get you some of this lemon tree carrot. No.
They should call it carrot cake. Like Jesus.
But the design does look good.
It's clean. Look at that back. That's clean back.
It's very clean.
It is. Look
clean.
at that.
Look at the tires, dude. I dig it. Those
That's
tires
cool.
are sick.
Yeah.
That Prime
like
was Lemon Tree also, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We're still all in Lemon Tree right now.
So
It
they
was a
gotta
lemon drop.
transform, right? These things have to transform.
Right.
would
We're
assume
thinking
so.
that's what they're going for.
These would absolutely.
Watch, I'm
transform.
gonna laugh. It's like a company that's gonna be kind of like, oh shit, who does the model kits?
Flames.
Gundam.
Flame Toys.
Flames Toys. Watch, it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
only 100
But
transform
you know
or
what,
something.
man?
I'm fully in on the Kiss from Flame Toys, man. I have so many of them. I love them.
What I'm looking at, and what may be a possibility. Now, granted, this is just speculation. I don't think these are going to be masterpiece size.
I don't think they are.
Something about them. Like, what is it saying down there, Lowry? How many centimeters is that? Or millimeters?
143.
143.
All right.
centimeters.
Somebody do the
14.3?
do the math on the inches for that.
centimeters, right?
No, it's 143.
Yeah, you
It's
just-
at one point.
Yeah, so it's just
So it's 14.3
5.6 inches.
5.63 inches.
There it is. So this don't look like it's gonna be masterpiece size.
No, not at all.
Ratchet should be. I mean, Ironhide. If you do a
Well,
masterpiece,
this one's
size, would be
160.
about 7 inches, 8
Not
inches.
even.
Doesn't tell you about purple. Oh, purple potatoes 220. That's huge.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, but he's
compared to the
also a
other.
big ship.
I want
Yeah, but
to go
220
back real quick. See what Starscream's 145 and Prime is 155. So
That's huge in comparison, but 220 is not huge.
I mean,
What's
for
220? 10 inch, 11 inches, 12
It's
inches,
about
maybe.
11 inches.
But if we're talking about a ship that all the Decepticons are in, I mean, so it's going to be smaller than every masterpiece spot I got on my shelf. Again, I don't understand the point of that figure, the purple potato. I'm sorry, I'm ranting.
Well, it looks like
Go
it
forward.
looked like. To be clear, it looks like they're trying to make their own scale and their own figures for their own line. So if they're doing that, I can see it. But if they're
Well,
trying to make this fit in with other stuff, maybe not so much.
this one's what, like a little over 6 1/4 tall.
Yeah,
or
see,
for-
this is not gonna work.
6.29.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. Not for what I'm looking. I mean, the Zeta stuff is already huge. That's not gonna work.
I wonder what they think these things are worth. I can't wait to see the prices on these things.
Oh,
I'm
it's
thinking-
gonna be $80 for that Ratchet. Watch
I think it's
At
going to be
least.
more. Oh, what you mean the Ironhide?
the Ironhide. Yeah, $80
Yeah.
for that.
I'm
I'll
thinking
bet you that
60,
Prime's gonna be a-
65.
I'll bet
What
you
you
that
think the
Prime's
Prime?
$125.
Easy,
Yep.
easy.
Mhm.
So
And
we
there's
got
the actual sound wave from the movie. What is it called down there?
eggplant.
Shockwave.
Wait a second. That's a shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's isn't the
Yeah.
the other one we saw shockwave? It's two different figures.
I don't
Yeah.
think that Shockwave is supposed to be a representation from the Bumblebee
The movie.
movie. I think
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
The
right.
representation.
There's two different. It looks like they're doing two different lines or something.
Oh. Who cares?
This looks cool.
No, it doesn't, Lowry. You don't have to lie.
Yeah, why are you trying to be nice about this right now?
You don't want some
This
pepper?
does not look good.
Man, if you don't get this
No, I don't-
spearmint piece
this
of gum out of
horrible.
here.
Yo,
Dude,
can we
it
go to the
feels
next
like-
slide? Next slide.
When I
I
look
was-
at it,
It's like
that's what I
10
feel like getting put in my eyes. So pepper.
There's at least 10 or 12 people that were really excited about that, guys. Let's be
Well, good for
sensitive.
them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
It's all good.
Shout out to you. Buy what
I mean,
your wallet wants you
honestly,
to buy.
My nephew, he would. What the fuck is that hanging off the front? You see that?
Bro, that's a part of the
Whoa.
cockpit.
Yeah, we don't look right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no,
his
that's
meat.
hand on the other side.
Oh,
That's
come
his
on.
hand on the other side, Al.
Nah, that's not his hand on the other side, bro.
No, it's not.
No,
His
that's
hand on the
about
other
hand,
side
talk
is
about
right
that.
down to his
No,
hip.
look, you can see it. It's
Little
all hanging
nubby.
off.
His little nubby's hanging out.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
Christ.
excited.
You think we can get a square peg into a round hole?
Maybe that's what the star screen's for.
We gonna try. We gonna try.
How far are we going to take this one, guys?
Yeah, this one's out of here. Peace. Next one.
Negative for me.
All right, that was the last one for that one for Lemon
Oh,
Tree.
thank God. That was rough.
Hey, the next one we got's good old Banana Force.
So who's in on non-transforming Transformers while we're looking at these? Who's in on that stuff? I
Not
heard you
me.
say, Lowry, that you're in on the model kits.
Well, I'm in on like if it's a model kit or something like that, that's fine. Like I could build
Mhm.
something, but I'm not going to buy a figure that's like $200 that doesn't transform.
And you're in on model kit stuff too, right? Flame Toys,
I'm in
you got
on
a lot of
model-
that?
Yeah, I'm in on model kits, man, and I'm okay with buying Flames toys. Transformer that doesn't transform. I mean, they look great, bro.
They
like,
do
they
look really, really good.
I don't say they don't
but
look
I mean,
great,
like
just not for me.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, how often are you transforming your Transformers?
About once a month.
Put something once a month. You transform what Transformer you transforming once a month?
Anything I pull off the shelf, buddy.
Really?
I transform my stuff daily because I put it on the desk, and when I get stuck on a problem at work, I transform it. So I'm doing a different figure daily. So
nice.
All right, well that's cool. That's cool, Eric. Like I don't transform anything. If I get something, I transform it maybe once, maybe twice if I like the transformation process. But 9 times out of 10 with these Transformers, like the more you transform them, the more the joints get looser and the more things start to fall apart. So the way that things that I've dealt with, I like to transform things once and that's it. If it comes in,
go all in on fans toys, man. You won't have stuff falling apart in your hands.
I mean, listen, I love fans toys that ain't fall apart on me. I get what you're saying, but they ain't fall apart on me. Masterpiece, forget it. Masterpiece, transform it once, I'll leave it, and that's it. It depends. I don't know what's mode I like best.
And to be fair, I do go back every so often when I'm cleaning my shelves or cleaning the stuff and I'll take a screwdriver and tighten up some things from here and there. But that's a small price to pay for enjoying my figures, man. It's a Transformer, so I want it to transform. If I wanted a statue or an action figure of just a robot, then I'd go to stuff that doesn't transform. And that's just for me. I don't knock anybody for buying. I think the Flame Toy stuff that I've messed with is pretty cool. The Drift was dope. The Turn looks really good. The what's the other one that's out now? Star Saber looks phenomenal.
So Prime's out too now.
And now that's out.
To me, like Banana Force's designs look very similar to that Tarn and stuff like that you guys were talking
Flame
about.
Toys?
I very much agree with you. I think the aesthetic is very similar. They're taking similar cues.
And it looks phenomenal, man. It looks good. It looks good.
What the hell is that?
Something I'm not getting.
Diatlas.
Good answer.
Diatlas. That's it. Diatlas. That's it. Not Dessaris, because Dessaris has like the staggered wings. Yeah, it looks good though.
It's cool. Just
looks
not
great,
my thing.
And now they're doing you a G1 inspired Prime.
This looks fucking terrible. I'm sorry. What is this?
Just about to say.
To me, it looks like a model kit. You know what I mean? Like the way it's done.
Stylized anorexic Prime with Popeye arms.
It kind of looks like the Revoltech one, to be fair.
Yeah,
it kind of looks just like that one.
Wait, did you buy the Revoltech one?
Heck no. Come on now, dude. We just had this conversation 2 seconds ago. Not buying a non-transformer Transformer.
All right, so we got Transform Element
You're right.
here.
You're right. I'm about to say, like, hold up.
Ian was trying to catch me up. Like, wait a minute.
I was setting you up.
Nope. Not me, guy.
That's great.
So we got Transform Element B.
It looks good. It looks good.
Is Masterpiece scaled?
I don't know.
That's the question.
It looks really. I gotta be honest. It looks really small.
It looks really tiny.
Yeah,
it does look really tiny.
Bumblebee was small, but I mean, this does look tiny.
It looks like the Masterpiece sized one. You know what I mean?
It may be Masterpiece. Just looking at the hands, the hands do look like they go. They have a hinge there to where they open and close, and then looking at the back of the figure from the reveals, it does look like it would be Masterpiece. Yeah, that looks like it's Masterpiece.
Bumblebee look like he's trying to pee on something. Like
I don't see a single screw hole anywhere on that thing.
I don't.
I'm sure it's a Masterpiece. I think could be
I see one right at the knee. That's about it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Look at the knee.
You'll probably see it you see it right here in the sides or on the inside of the.
Look at how everything kind of snaps up behind it.
Screws, Lowery.
Yeah, that is a screw hole.
Yeah, right there, and right there. Those are screws.
Yeah,
There's a Phillips heads on the inside of the leg.
I think he's got him by the elbows too.
Wow, look at how clean that looks on the back, dude.
There's a screw hole right in his ass.
You liked it? Never mind.
I was baiting
We're
a
not
little
gonna
bit.
touch
I'm not
that.
going to lie.
I'm not gonna touch that.
Never mind.
We're gonna leave that alone. How many holes you got?
Keep it moving.
Depends on the day of the week.
Keep it moving.
What?
Really fucking crazy shit these days, guys.
I'm gonna turn my mic off. I'm turning my mic off.
What was that?
Yeah, so it looks like he's got it in like in the thighs and in its rear, and then it's in it. You can see it in his wrist too.
Yeah, they're there.
Now I give them mad credit for cleaning up the back wings with the doors, dude. That thing looks sick. And then you can open and you can see his spine. You can see like the makeshift mech spine that they have back there. This looks masterpiece.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie.
Official.
I think I like it better than the Bumblebee 2.0.
You're fired. No, it doesn't.
Where's the mic mute? Hang on 1 second.
It definitely has a better backpack, but I do like it. It kind of makes me a little gives me a little bit of regret that I went in on a Zeta one too early. But hey, you never know. I might flip that one and buy this one.
I kind of noticed that in the background in the pictures, they have stuff like, hidden out where you can't see.
Yeah, and I wonder what.
Why does it look like a bad Photoshop? Like it's kind of warped right here on the. You see it? Like when you go to look at those girls that try to show their curves and they look like they have really big boobs and they got a really small waist, but it's all messed up.
Yeah, I mean this doesn't look bad, man,
Mhm.
and this does not look good at all. Like this mode doesn't look too bad, but when you go into the robot mode, yeesh. And this is this? No, this is not Scorpionaut. Who is this?
Scorpionaut.
Yeah, Scorpion's
What
Beast.
is Scorpionaut?
Yeah, from Beast Wars. It doesn't have a face right now, they said. So
Yeah,
What it looked like in the cartoon.
well, Transform Element. When
exactly.
was it then that did the arachnid?
Yes.
Yes.
Which looked
That
good.
thing was phenomenal. Like
It was a legend scale,
it was a
right?
good figure. Yeah, this is a legend scale too.
No, I need to see more than the render at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see a couple more pictures. Now I'm really curious about something.
What's that?
You got anything from the back of this or anything, or the side, or is this
No, I don't
Just-
think so.
That's it. That's it. That was all they had available.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's all they had available.
It looks like it's gonna topple over. Also, unless
Honestly-
there's like heel spurs on the back.
It looks like this whole back piece folds down and goes over the legs, and the legs fold up. You see that?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
it's like-
clever transformation. And transform. I mean, to be fair, man, transform element makes a solid bot.
they do.
Aren't they releasing something? Oh, they're releasing something that I'm not getting anymore. We'll get to that in a second. My bad. Didn't want to steal the thunder.
All right, here we go.
Beef.
So we got Kang Toys.
Nope, don't work the same.
It does not.
All right, so that looks involved.
Oh God.
To me, it looks too stylized for my personal taste. I know there's some people out there that are into that, but
I want to reserve judgment until I see this thing painted. It is very stylized.
Yeah.
It is definitely not going to fit my collection. I am 99% not going to get this thing.
what
But
was that
said,
big Beast Wars, the dragon that just came out at TFCon that painted
got
looked
it.
Megatron.
the Xing Shang or whatever, the Xing Zhong or Xing
That
Zhang.
doesn't look bad though, right there. I mean, with the wings spread out and everything spaced out, it looks a lot better. They should have lit with that because that
Dude,
other stuff.
It's got like a Voltron vibe. Look like the ears are folded down. If you look at the head, it's inside the mouth.
Yo, that dude has one big ball cap on his head, bro. You see the bib?
Barely even see the face in there.
You can see it barely right in here. You can see the nose, the eyes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I know the picture, but I mean, it looks like even if the picture was clear, that had to still be covering the face.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
it looks like a guy in a battle suit. Doesn't even look like a robot to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
Right, I agree. I agree.
It reminds you of remember the Ronin Heroes? I think they call it Super
Ronin
Saiyan.
Warriors.
Ronin Warriors. That was it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds you of that.
All right. Next.
Here it is from the back.
That cleans up though. I'll give him that.
I mean, it actually doesn't look bad. Oh, here's a better picture of the face. It does look humanoid, doesn't it?
The face,
it looks like a guy in a mech suit to me.
Yeah.
I mean, these things look great, but we've been seeing pictures of these things for we're in March now. I mean,
a year.
Corona stuff, I get it, but yeah, we've known about this for almost a year, and now they're unveiling us another render. I mean, show us something painted. Give me
at this point.
Because we saw the renders at not Chicago, at Reston, didn't we?
Reston,
yeah, Reston, yeah.
Reston,
yeah. Paint something. Let me see what it looks like.
Yeah, no doubt.
At this point,
maybe they were at part of the whole shutdown with some of the other companies. Anyway,
I give them credit for that, but like it's also teased to be 6 bots. Like at this point, you've worked on more than one bot at this point.
Maybe they're made by Gigapower and taking their time putting every fucking thing out.
Yeah,
they want to see a Panther or something last year. Was it a Panther?
A Panther?
We saw something.
I can't remember.
Where in Reston?
I think so.
They showed a couple different things.
There's another bot out. I know there's at least 2 now.
They had the fists, the hands that turned into the spider.
Maybe that's.
Oh yeah, that was it. Okay,
yeah, it's same company, same set.
All right.
All right, so now we're on Gigapower. I don't know. Like I like the way this thing's painted. Me personally. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm not much for the stylized version. I like Fans Toys version better. But I don't know. Like, I'm kind of in on this color.
It's a nice paint scheme. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't like the way the back cleans up though.
It's great, but are they doing all 5?
Supposedly.
Yeah, who knows?
Probably.
Wait a minute. He's got 2. He's got eyes are different. You got blue and what is that? Is that gray or red for the eyes?
It's red.
That's red. Yeah.
That fits for the toy look.
I mean,
Yeah,
I dig it. Just seeing that though, I mean, it looks cool in that paint.
It does. What Wolf is saying is spot on, man. It gives you the feels of the toy. That stuff doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah,
hasn't in a long time.
I mean, I don't personally own any Gigapower stuff, but like this was the first time ever I actually was interested. Now, I did buy their first figure years ago, and it showed up broken. And so I'm like, all right, I'm out. And then, but they're enticing me a little bit, but I don't think it's going to happen. So,
yeah, I'm gonna stick with Fans Toys.
Yeah, they're not bad, but not for me.
And here's for hoping Takara does a 2.0 because those will end up being my dinos.
Hopefully, the scale will be bigger than what they used to do.
Takara does 2.0 Dinobots? Is that what you said?
I'm hoping.
Grimlock.
Hold on a second. Before we get to this, why? Do you not have Toys ones?
No, I do have those, but at this point, I'm collecting one for each mode. So if I go in on a second set, I don't want it to be overly stylized ones. I want them to be something closer to the fiction,
or that hard to find. Also,
well,
you don't think the Fans Toys is close to the fiction? Do you think it's too far away?
No. I think you misunderstand me. So the Fans Toys ones I already have. They're in my bot mode.
Right.
I need a dino mode.
I got you.
I don't want to double up on. I don't want to double up on Fans Toys at this point because I'll be paying almost a house payment for them.
That's true.
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to pay for the Star one, bud?
That's a good point.
Well, at this point, I figure with a Grimlock originally coming out at $99, if you factor into inflation, you're probably looking at $139, $150 a piece.
$350 a piece. Those Dinobots are going to be, I'll guarantee you.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Why not?
Let's put a 6-pack on it, and I don't even drink beer.
I agree with New York Mike. Bro, are you serious?
I think it's going to be close to $300 at least.
Per figure? $300 per figure? Are you guys nuts?
Yeah, are you nuts? It's going to be $200 a figure easily, bro.
Dude, MP44 was what, 3 something?
$450.
Bigger than
U.S. retail. That's U.S. retail.
It doesn't matter. Just retail in general.
Hold on a second.
Where you going? You going to fly to China to get that?
I'll order Amazon Japan.
Maybe it'll come with a Corona mask too. Like,
no. Don't pull the Amazon Japan card.
Yes,
okay?
I'm pulling that card. That's what I buy.
We live in America. You buy it here.
I don't care if I don't spend it. If I don't spend it on that, I don't budget for that. So that doesn't matter to me.
But that's still not the price of the toy. That's not what's.
I'm not paying that. I'm paying what I pay. That's what matters to me. What I pay is what I pay. So that's what matters to me. I don't care.
All right, fine. Then I'm going to change what I said then. If you're going to get on Amazon Japan, I'm saying it's going to be just about 300, maybe a little less.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking they're more likely to be like 165, no more than $200. You can't find a Fans Toys Dinobot for $200 nowadays.
Right, I understand that, but you can find them for 300. I'm
not paying $300. I'm not paying $300 for a Takara one. If they don't make them, I'm not paying that.
Oh, okay. So you're saying is if they are that price, you would just be out on a second mode.
Correct. I'm just saying, here's the hoping that they make them. If they don't, or if they do and they make them at that, I'm not spending that. No.
Oh, well, it's you can hope in one hand and something in the other, right? Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
No. But I will go on record as to saying that I don't think they'll be above $199. I just don't.
Okay, you're on record. I'm saying okay. I'm sticking with what I said.
That's cool, but I get where you're coming from because but when Lowery brought up the MP44 is 325, 450. It's Prime, it's Megatron. They're always going to be more than the rest of the bots. That's just historically of what they've done. That's why I don't see them coming out at that price point. They're not going to be that expensive.
They gave us a Jumbo Legends figure for $130 and called it Bumblebee.
Look at Hound. He was $150, right?
I paid $89 for that. Thank you very much.
Hound was what, $150?
Hound was, I think, $169 US retail, and I think it was like $140 or $120.
Hound is like Dr. Whitlock's dick, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not paying that. I wouldn't.
All right.
All right, let's get on to the next one. Ooh.
Fans? Nope. I wish it was
my bad. I pre-ejaculated. My bad.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So we got Ace Hitter by Fans Hobby. What do you guys think of this?
I like it. I'm in.
I think it's clean, man. I like the design. I'm just not in on any of the Japanese Headmasters series, or what's this, Super or something like that. I don't even know what the fiction is called. I'm not in on none of that. Master Force, that's it. Yeah. It looks good, and I like messing with it when I'm at friend's house, but no.
I think the only reason why I get this is because of the FC mode.
The who?
I'm sorry. RX-7.
Oh, okay.
Is that what that is? That's awesome. That
does not look like a RX-7. It looks like a Porsche.
It does, but it if you look at the back of it, he's right though. It is.
It's an RX-7.
Yeah,
because RX-7's that year in FC.
Back in.
Yeah,
what year Porsche look like? It doesn't look like a Porsche to me. What year are you talking about?
Porsche in that year, the Porsches also had the fixed headlights that rotated.
Yeah,
they were not they weren't the hidden ones. So yeah, I see.
So when I say Porsche, look at the Cliff Jumper we got from X Transbots. It's the same thing. That's a Porsche.
What's that?
The X Transbot. Yeah. So it looks similar to what I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it does look like a 944. You're right. I can see it.
But looking at the back, you pointed that out. You're right. It's definitely a RX-7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the back. I was like, are you talking about the front or the back?
Oh, the front for sure. I was just looking at that picture.
That's what the FC looks like right there on the right hand side.
Yeah.
It's definitely that car.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That car.
Good job, Jay.
Dude, trying to get one of our big asses in one of that thing. It's awesome.
Bro, it's a wrap.
They're fun, though. They are fun little cars.
You had to put me on the hood, man, and hope I don't fall off.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I got to get a picture of you guys that I fit in a Miata one time. It was pretty fun.
Jesus Christ. Get out of here.
I got a picture of it. I'll send it to you.
How did you fit in there? Like the long way?
In all fairness, they didn't have the roof on it, but I mean...
Lowery's laying on the passenger
seat. Dude, I got me in a little with a Mazda 2. I got inside of that, and my head was sticking out of the sunroof. It was pretty funny.
Oh my god!
I remember when I was younger, man. My uncle took us fishing in a Miata, and I was like, "Nah, this ain't it, bro." My knees were hurting, bro. I'm way too tall for a Miata.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a pretty obvious retool, but I think I like it. I think I'm in on both of these.
Minerva, there is that?
Yeah, Minerva's paid for. Yeah. She's gonna. I definitely in on both of these too.
Yeah,
they're bigger. They're bigger than the was it the Lemon Tree figures?
Yes, they are. Good point.
And their hands are articulated.
That's why I don't think Lemon Tree is going to be masterpiece scale, man. I don't buy it.
No, I don't think it is at all.
I like the way the windshield opens up, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like that is pretty cool.
That's how they hopped out in the show, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's why I like that. Yeah.
Dude, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look, he's even got. He can even bend his arms and everything. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Vance Hobby's pretty good, man. I like them. I like them a lot.
They make a good bot.
Everything that I've gotten is great, and I've got, I think, everything they've done. I think.
Oh yeah,
you
get your upgrade kit.
What's that?
You getting his upgrade kit for Double Evil?
I don't know. I don't think so because I don't care for the gun, and I'm fine with the chess pieces. I think they look good.
He's fine with A cups versus D cups. He's good on the add-on piece.
That add-on piece is to give it the more IDW look, right?
Mm-hmm.
That chest.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, look at this. The swipes.
I don't need that. Then
like the cuts in the chest.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, they gave him nipples, so I mean.
I think the gun actually shoots. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently it shoots bullets.
Somebody's kid is going to be complaining that daddy shot them in the eye. Just watch. I'm telling you. Just watch. Mommy, daddy shot me in the eye.
That's when you buy an upgrade to spring in it. See if you can launch it across the room.
Dude.
Anybody else got this?
No, I didn't.
Wolf, you got this thing?
Double Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. Great. I like it, man. It's solid. Nice, solid bot. I love Vance Hobby.
Thing's huge. I just have nowhere to put that.
It comes with new faces too. It looks like new eyes also.
Shit, I'm sorry. The faces don't look good in my opinion.
Why does it look like that one face like he's trying to take a shit or something? You see that? Like he's trying to grunt one out. Like
the next page has a better view of those.
Yeah, and even the smile was just—it looks weird. Like,
oh wait, the new gun becomes the cannon on there. That's dope. I like that.
That is kind of cool though.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's sick. I like that.
That's why they give it. Go ahead, Erik.
If I had space for these, I would go in on a Power Master Prime from them and this because I like them both. I've messed with both and they look pretty darn good. They're just huge, man. I have nowhere for that stuff to go.
The Prime's awesome. I can't wait for the add-on kit for the God Grenai or Grenari, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I've got one waiting for me. So
that Genrai looks sweet. Matter of fact,
wait, original paint?
The original one?
No, Jay, you said you have one and the original paint?
Yeah, I have one waiting for me.
Oh, I thought it was unavailable.
Paint? No, it's out.
Wait, the red and the blue one for the original one? I thought they released the black one and not the blue one.
No, they released the other one already. Well, some retailers have it.
Oh, I got to get on that.
Yep. Our good buddy Jim Hogue has it. He brought it up here from Indiana a couple weeks ago.
Dude, that thing's massive when the whole thing's together.
Bro, you ain't let nobody know?
I bet I didn't know. Bumbleclad. I didn't know they go into that, man. I didn't know. I wanted to know y'all. But yeah, it looks sweet. He had it all built together and looks pretty good, man.
Yo, he got that Elvis lip.
No, not at the meetup. So we were supposed to do a hangout at the Nerd Out store that got canceled on.
Oh, that's right.
But some guys still went up there because they were in the neighborhood, and he met some of us up there, and it looks dope. He had it with him, and like it wasn't. You ever see those boxes of paper that like the wholesale boxes of paper that have the small pools of paper in it, like those boxes that you carry around, like the big packs of paper in? It literally had to fit in there for him to carry it around. It was huge.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was huge.
It's got to be huge. I mean, the thing's $180. I mean, it's almost the size of the Prime when it's standing next to it, right?
Yeah, it's actually taller. He showed us a comparison pic in our side chat, and dude, it's taller than a Prime, which is crazy.
I got to get that.
Yeah, it's sexy. It's definitely sexy.
Well, I think I found like a picture of where I think they got their.
Dude, that smirk looks so much better from the side than it does straight on. Than it does straight on. It doesn't look good in either mode, but
okay.
Side it looks better.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
There you go.
We got There we go. We got that jump from side to side. Here we go. Let's zoom in on this.
Yo, that is perfect.
The audio listeners, Jason put up a picture of Elvis.
You got a picture of Elvis Presley, like him doing his little.
Oh man! So that Elvis and Double Evil have the same side smirk. That's good, man. That was rich. Good stuff.
That picture real quick.
That is great.
What'd you say, Mike?
If you look at that picture real quick, it looks like 90210.
Oh wow!
Jason Priestley, is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that's exactly his name.
Dang.
All right, so we got Naval Commander here. What do you guys think?
That
I don't know why it's called Naval Commander. Truck.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Oh, I get it. Hold on, I get it. Think about it.
I can't tell me.
Armada.
Thinking.
Oh, the Armada.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Look at you thinking.
Answer.
You're so smart.
It's so strange, isn't it? I know, right?
Look at you knowing things.
Oh, wow. I didn't think about that.
I will say this. This mode is the best looking mode out of everything they showed us, which is sad.
You think so?
I do. I think this looks better than a combined mode, and then that truck mode, base mode that you putting everything on looks like a chunk for nothing.
Right, well,
too bulky for me, man.
To me, I don't know. Like he's got that case of the flat ass, kind of like Ultra Magnus, the masterpiece. You see that?
Yeah, he's mud flap.
Mud flap.
The mud flap.
Mud flap. Wow.
Never heard of it.
Look, dude, when he sits down, he bends down. That thing's like hanging down here. Like,
oh, that's.
Yeah. Well, look at that tilt, though. Look at that ankle tilt.
Yeah.
Or just how much the ankle goes up. That's pretty dope. I give him credit for that. Yeah.
Even their master base or whatever it's called, that has some pretty good tilt.
And this makes me miss my Armada toys when I had them before I sold them. That base mode doesn't look bad.
I'm so surprised you're not all over this. I thought you'd be. I thought this would be your jam.
Nope. Once it was gone, it was gone, bro. I didn't look back.
I'm all in on this, man. I love.
It looks pretty cool.
I'm still thinking about it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm definitely debating.
I gotta see the final on it.
It's nostalgic. It definitely brings back the memories of when I first got into actually collecting. But nah, I'm gonna stick with G1, my first love. Oh my
God. Why do these remind me of like the Hasbro Legends like years ago? Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
You would pick up at like Five Below or some shit for.
and look, give him credit for even allowing you to use the old Hasbro Power Master, Mini Masters, or what? Power Masters, right? What they call Power Masters?
Mm-hmm.
Mini cons.
But the thing is, like these are, if you look at these color schemes, like these are actually all based off of Micromasters from G1.
Yeah,
there was a yellow Lamborghini in the Speed Pack Hall, I think, and then that blue and that gray one was from the Decepticon race pack.
Yeah.
There's actually a YouTube show that talks about how they integrated the Micromasters from the Power Masters into this because they had to reuse some of the names or they would lose the licensing, just like they ended up when they acquired the GoBots. That's how you see Leader 1 as being his mini bot because they had to use the name or they were going to lose it.
I got you.
I mean, even this thing for a 3D print, it doesn't look that bad. I mean,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't look bad at all.
I agree. The only gripe I got is if you look at the picture of the mini robot up there with the chest piece, like the windshield turns into the chest, there should be something.
That's so plain.
Well, I don't think they molded that yet. I mean, you could see here that it's just sitting
not done yet.
Yeah, I hope not.
Right, it's not done yet. You're right. It look. I mean, they can't put that out. If they put that out, I have a very.
Well, let's talk about it. What would you guys like to see them do with that? I mean, I have an idea in my head, but I want to hear what you guys think.
Put a windshield on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's evident. Give me some windshield wiper blades, something like on the
I mean, it does look like that piece in particular doesn't flow with the rest of the toy, so maybe that is not a finalized piece. But I mean, I would like to see something at least fold out from the chest to look like it has some sort of some sort of. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it has some sort of girth on the side. But
I was thinking the same thing, Mike. I was thinking that you can go back up a little bit, Lowery. So I was thinking that at the torso, like from his pecs on down to his midsection there, that you can put a hinge on both sides to allow that to kind of snap around and make a waist.
It seems very simple. There's a missed opportunity if they don't go for that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least his feet looks better than the Masterpiece Bumblebee.
By 100%.
I don't know.
This thing's only like what, about 2 inches tall, if that, or something.
Yeah, it's that, man.
You look down, there's a roller bed, so you can see it.
Oh, sweet.
There you go.
A little over 2 inches, and it's a Lamborghini Gallardo. Looks good.
Yeah, it is, and they're capitalizing on what we all want, man. They're capitalizing on the Legends game. I think this line is going to do well.
It's kind of cool that they're adding that little extra feature to it, you know.
Yeah, I give them credit. Give them credit for that. That looks like trash, though.
Oh, it's an absolute throwaway, Mo. I don't even know why they showed this.
Trash.
Just to show you we can do it.
Like I told you in the chat, I'm not in on this. I can pass on this.
Yeah.
I'll pass on
I probably
this,
wouldn't do it in this mode.
Oh, never in a million years in this mode. It's just absolutely
that's a waste, dude.
Look,
why would you? It doesn't even look good in that mode.
It's a garbage mode, though. I mean, there's been throwaway modes in the past, especially with our G1 Transformers. Like any core bot from any combiner had a third transformation that was dumb, you know, or fourth transformation, I guess technically.
Yeah, because some of them like hooked up to the city bots, right?
Some of them like opened up and became like little bases.
Yeah.
Motor Master did that too.
Onslaught.
They all did.
If there was any
Silverbolt did. Hotspot did. They all did. Yeah.
Wackos.
I'd just be happy just with the main bot mode right here instead of the whole thing, you know.
I mean, you can literally see the feet, dude. Like,
I would never put that in.
That's terrible.
Ever.
Terrible.
Boo!
Get it out.
Boo! Next slide.
Damn! Look at all those little mini bots.
This is what got me nostalgic right here.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Like that. I do like that.
Those are Micromasters. G1 Micromasters.
Yeah.
Are they?
Storm Cloud up there on the left, the purple and black, the black one.
Oh, up top. Yeah.
Something. Down here, the green guy with the tank. He was part of the army guy. And then back there with the big gun, right in like where the piece is coming out the top, like right next to that blue car, back left.
Yeah, this one over here.
Oh, on the bottom, not that one.
On the top.
Oh, up here, yeah.
Oh, on the bottom.
No. That's Armada, the one with the red missiles. The one on the bottom.
Sorry, talking about the one on the bottom right. Yeah, underneath the wing.
Yeah,
the right wing, right there. Yeah, right there.
The brown one, exactly. Wow. That's G1.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I mean, seeing all the little cars like this is kind of cool, you know. That when it was by itself and not all the cars, to me, I wasn't that.
But here's my thing.
Cool.
Maybe in the comics, because I didn't read these in the comics, but in the cartoon, I don't remember them using this as a base, like those as like a transport station. I saw them combine and turn it into the base, but I didn't see them using this as like a little home.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't ever used in this way where you had a whole bunch of mini-cons on it, because in the fiction, when you're in the cartoon, when you're watching it, they actually use this mode like really early on before they've
before they found the mini-cons.
I think it was the episode where like they were burning the forest down and they used this as a pumping station to like save the forest. I know way too much about this. I shouldn't be watching it as an adult, but I do. So
and for those who want to watch it, it's free right now on Tubi TV. That's TUBI TV. Download it, free app. And you can watch all of the Unicron trilogy there. So you got Armada, Cybertron.
You got G1 too.
Yep, definitely. All the G1, Beast Wars, Trans Battles, all that. Beast Machines, rather.
Yeah, fuck that one.
I just caught that.
You said it perfect, Wolf. I got nothing to add. It's perfect.
What do we think about this combined mode? What do we think about this combined mode right here?
I mean, I like it,
man. Not a fan at all.
And I like what that guy said too. He said that there's room for other power links options.
That's kind of cool.
That leg articulation looks so hindered.
Look at that ankle, dude.
At least it's not a ball joint.
Yeah. Well, no, it's got it's got looks like two hinges almost.
Yeah, at least it's not a bulge, and I'm with you, Mike.
Yeah.
The only issue I have with this thing is, well, there's two, but my main issue is that he's so bottom heavy, and his top just doesn't look like it should fit on there. But I mean, if you get the iron hide, maybe that'll fit better.
The iron hide?
Oh,
If didn't they make iron hide back in the day? No, it wasn't iron hide. It was he combined with Jetfire. But he also there were also two other ones that.
Oh, you're talking about Overload.
Overload. That's
yeah.
Maybe Overload would be a little better, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a lot of panels in the back.
Heavy. Yeah, it's got a very bottom heavy, and I'm a back person. I love the back, and the back. The back on this does not appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
Nope, this one doesn't do it for me.
All right, so are you ready?
We are ready.
Wait, what's coming next?
I'd say Mike.
Around
F2, round of applause.
All right. They should have saved this for last anyway when they get through that.
All right, I'm in on this. I'm in it. I'm getting it.
What are we looking at right now, gentlemen? We're looking at a
sound wave.
We got sound wave, acoustic wave,
aka sound wave.
Yeah, man. Fast Toys is finally delivering on what was supposed to be their first bot, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
supposed to be
FT2
redesign of their own design for Soundwave, and now it's coming, and it looks pretty good. This is the G1 inspired Soundwave, and it looks phenomenal.
It's definitely very
phenomenal.
Tune aesthetic.
God.
Tune version all day, but they didn't leave us hanging for people who like the toy aesthetic. They also gave the toy add-on kits, which they
look at that.
I like that. That is so cool.
It looks menacing. Now notice the difference. This is why Fans Toys are like high up on everyone's list. Look at the front of the shins. Look at the front of the chest.
Yeah.
Look at the head. I mean, now you're getting all of your toy add-ons, and this is phenomenal.
I counted when I ran around it. It looked like there was 10 additional pieces that you're going to get. You're going to get
That's what's
you're
up.
going to get a piece that goes in the center, the rectangle from what it looks like. Now the rest of the chest is actually exactly the same. It's just that centerpiece right in front, right in that window.
So the lid door.
Well, the shins and the legs are different too.
The window, probably the window just pops out, like the inside part, the clear part.
Right.
Yeah, I think
kind of screws or something.
Oh, wait, look at the shoulders. Look at the shoulders.
Shoulders are different.
There's 2 panels on the shoulders and on the sides of the legs.
That's so good. God,
it's so exciting.
I'm a wreck right now.
Not away from my favorite Decepticon of job.
I'm waiting for all the wives to pop around the corner when everybody's yelling, "I'm erect."
So listen, man, we were watching this live, man. My wife was upstairs doing my daughter's hair, and I said, "This looks phenomenal." And she was like, "Yeah, I came downstairs because I knew something had to be going on for you to be screaming, 'That's phenomenal.'" I said, "Babe, you missed it. There was a lot of great stuff going on here."
Yeah,
that thing looks sick, man.
Are we sure this just isn't 2 different figures, or are they just a bunch of different pieces?
Dude, it says Fans Toys FT02 for both sides. I mean,
it's the same, bro.
It's kind of interesting because look at the knees; they're different too.
There's 2 panels that are different.
Look at what I'm saying. Look at the shins and everything moving from the knees down is all different.
It's not though. If you look at when you get to better pictures, you're going to see where the panel actually meets up, and you're going to see how it just kind of you can kind of just like pop them right over, or you can swap them out. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a whole molded piece. I think
very similar to what their Cyclonus, how you have add-on pieces there, but look at also what they're doing with the Minosaur, how you can change over
Superion
too, and the Superion, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm so happy
because I was looking at this part here where the actual knee piece is. Even that's different.
Yes.
If Takara made another one, I wouldn't need it. Like, I don't care. This is it. I'm putting Takara's original right into my cassette mode, and this will be on my shelf as my bot.
I agree.
100%.
What do you think, Jay? You think it's 2?
I agree.
Me, it looks like it's going to be 2, but
I think it's 1. I think it's 1.
I think it's
There's
1.
no way that's
I
2.
think
Look at
it's
the
1.
arrow. The arrow's
It's
pointing
1,
down.
yo.
well, all the arrow is showing you that it's like 2 different looks, but it
No,
doesn't
it's
say.
right. Go from this.
It's 2 different. Look at the top one.
Yeah.
The bottom one. It's different look.
I agree with Eric. I think that's what it's trying to show us, that it goes from this to this.
Yeah, it goes from that to that.
The knees are a very good point, though, because I don't see how you change those knee joints unless we're just showing different pictures.
Well, you can see where you can stick in a little like a spudger and pop it off. Go back to the last
maybe it spins. I don't know.
It's possible.
Or yeah, it could.
That's the one piece that looks like it might not. Everything else looks very.
All right, zoom in right there.
All right, so there's that knee.
Pop that right
Maybe that's
off.
a cover piece. You think it's a cover piece?
Yep, it could be just a cover piece.
Yeah, you're probably exactly right. It's a cover.
Could be.
Yeah.
Boom! Look at that.
It might. The only way it looks like it would tab in's from the bottom,
or to just roll around.
If you see right there, there's like a little tab right there or something at the bottom. Right there,
but just kind of flip on the bottom there. I see that. It does kind of bevel though. It does kind of have an angle where it comes to the edge there.
Yeah, it does. You see that?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Come on, Lowery. We went to school for this.
What's going on with the legs on the sides?
Oh, at the bottom part of the leg?
No, on the side. Jason, can you pull the comparison pics up again?
Yeah. Hang on.
There's
even the side is different too.
Yeah, that's a separate.
Yeah, like the sides of the legs. Like he's got on the one on the left, he got more bulk up top there, and on the right.
But here it's got a folding panel, but down here.
Yeah, but I think it's the way.
Look up higher.
No, but look down here. See, it shows a hinge right here, but not here. But then over here, it shows a hinge right here.
Yeah, but it's not I'm telling you, it's not a panel. I don't think.
Yeah, this is all integrated, dude. This has got to be tucked behind a leg somewhere or something like that. Like,
look at where you see where that pin is, Jay, and where it kind of bumps out a little bit. You see how you've got like a rounded edge there. That doesn't exist on the picture on the right. It's on the left. I think that piece fits over the piece that's existing there.
Yeah, but I was looking at where's the pin joint over here on the sides here versus over here.
Yeah.
You see the bevel on it. You see how it's rounded out the pin joint. There's like molding to actually house the pin joint. On the right, it's just an angle and it's just a pin straight through. So
so that may just fold up into it somehow. I can't wait to see more now.
I'm just so intrigued on what's going on here.
Yeah, this is so exciting, man.
There's so much.
I mean, how many?
What are they doing?
I know. That's the question. What are they doing?
I kind of hope it's going to have pieces for both, but it would suck if you had to turn around and buy 2 figures to get both.
I doubt it.
I don't. They're not doing that. I don't think they are.
They never have.
They're not doing that, bro.
They only change colors, right? You know what I mean?
Crazy.
And it's got ab crunch. You can tell that it has ab crunch there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
the only time they've ever released a second figure is if they did like a repaint and put like a T on it. I don't think that's what's going on.
Right. Exactly.
Well,
so how many? How are y'all switching? Who's switching their MP for this?
Oh, I ain't switching. I'm buying another one.
Definitely buying another one. Whether or not I sell my original, I do not know.
I'll probably keep the original just because of that, just so I could have two different
my
versions.
original. Yeah, I'm keeping my original.
I don't know.
I'm getting 2 of these, and I'm keeping my
original. Yeah, no, I hear you, New York Mike.
Now, here's another interesting point. Now, you got all these tapes that are coming out, and they've been shown together every time we've seen them now. Mm-hmm. Now, we've also got the possibility of having additional hardware in there to make it 2 different types of figure. I think that's a good possibility. We're going to get all this stuff in the same set, and it's going to be like $350. And we're going to get all the tapes. We're going to get both options for the figures, and we're going to get the Soundwave.
I think $250.
Well, hold on a second. I'm scrolling ahead to where it's just the 2 tapes, and it's FT02B. I think these might be coming separately.
Are they?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because I was just noticing here on the knee where it doesn't have what we were talking about, where it had the piece pops off. That's what I was looking for.
There you go. See, now look, it's telling you it'll transition into that, and look at how everything behind that leg looks like it pops out somehow and then transforms.
Yeah, it looks more bulky on the leg.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, man.
Say that again, Wolf.
Well, it's got toe tilt, but it doesn't have ankle tilt.
No, it has ankle tilt. It just doesn't have the toe tilt. I think you.
I don't know.
No, look at it right here.
No,
you can see it.
You were right the first time, Jay.
Yeah, it has ankle tilt.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
close.
I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, look, like the ankle is definitely
I'm not
tilted
convinced yet.
in the left leg. The left leg there is tilted. You can
Yeah,
see
but you don't see the gap
that's the right
change
leg.
right here.
That's the right.
Yeah.
leg.
But then you don't
That's
see the
right.
gap change
but
here
all right.
either. You just see
Right.
this
Yeah, that's,
tilted.
what I'm saying. That's why I said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, I don't think he has toe tilt. Well, if he does, it's down. It's not upward. But he definitely has ankle tilt. Good stuff, man. Woof. It gets the people going. I like it. That looks sick, man. I mean, these cassettes don't mean anything to me at this point. Those will be like box fodder because I have the MMC.
Yeah, I didn't get any of the MMC ones, so I'll try to just use these.
Oh, I got the MMC ones, but I'm getting these too.
No, those
Yeah,
birds
I
from
get
MMC are way too huge, so I'll probably end up using these and put the Takara ones away. But the Ravage and the twins there, I'm sticking with the MMC ones. They're the right size.
They are a little small, probably because they fit in his chest. I would imagine.
Yeah,
You can't sacrifice that gimmick. You can't.
Yeah.
Nope, can't. Not at all.
I wonder how many
Let's get
tapes
to the
he can
big
hold in his chest.
Oh, yeah, probably not. Probably one, bro.
I think we know this. I think it's 2.
Think it's 2?
I think we were
Think
told
so?
that. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. Again, that's
Mm.
nothing but a vicious rumor because I have no way of
Okay.
confirming it, but I'm pretty sure I heard that.
That's
If what
fine.
was 2?
That
How many tapes?
How
in
many
his
tapes
chest?
to go home?
Yeah, 2 tapes will fit in his chest.
Oh, wait a
Interesting.
minute. Let's go back because you can see that
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
it looks like it would fit too. That's what she said.
Why would she say that?
Yo, but that is a pretty good gimmick there, though. To like it reminds you of the G1 toy where those became the batteries and throw them away.
That
Got a
is pretty cool.
backpack.
I like that.
Ace is gonna hate it. It's got a backpack.
Oh man, Ace is gonna hate this thing for some reason. He'll figure out a way. I think he did say that he liked the design though, but and you never know until he gets it in hand.
I'm looking forward to that edition of Figure Banging right now.
Yeah, that's gonna
Maybe you'll
I'll definitely be watching that.
How much you
one,
want to
for
bet
sure.
someone's going to get actual batteries and put it in and see if it'll actually fit?
Let's hope not.
Somebody will. Somebody
Oh,
will.
man. Yeah, that looks dope, man. And that's the original box art.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What are you doing? How are you trying to stick a battery in there? Oh, now that's sick too. I do like the way that it power drives by a
Spring gimmick, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's cool.
comes with a few different head sculpts too for Rumble and Frenzy, so that's cool. Looks like they're on a mushroom peg.
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
mean, he looks really happy here. He looks like he just got bad news, and here it looks like that lady did when I walked down the aisle and farted next to her.
All right, moving right along. Looks like Ravage.
Now this looks pretty good. I was worried about this one,
Yeah,
but I think it
this
looks pretty good.
Great.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Ravage.
Really good job.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I see
so-
what they did. This folds down, goes up. Okay, yeah, I see.
Looks
Nice.
much better than the
Yeah,
car.
that looks better.
Much better. The face, oh my god, the face looks great on this.
Yeah, it
And
does.
wait, the head
Nailed
swivels,
it.
like it can turn left or right. That looks pretty sweet on there.
Even the jaw
Yeah.
moves. Look at that.
Yeah, it moves up and down. Enjoy. Yep, that's dope.
This
And I
is
think it
what
comes with a cassette case too, right?
Oh, we
That I
don't know yet.
I don't know.
I would imagine it would.
That laser
That
beak
would've
looks sick too.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's not much you can do with laser beak, but they did it. They did what they needed to.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad I'm seeing these pics and they look as good as they do because this is not in Fans Boys' wheelhouse at all.
No.
Yeah,
First time they're coming out with anything remotely this size.
Wow. And
All
The only
right.
thing I'm disappointed about with the tapes is there's no buzzsaw.
yeah,
Not yet. They'll throw a repaint out there.
Yeah,
yeah, that'll be pretty easy though.
are they?
Hopefully
Maybe they'll
Rat
do a
Bat.
buzz. Yeah, they'll probably do a buzzsaw with the Rat Bat. Call it FT02 C maybe.
See, yeah, it does say B. So, how much you want to bet?
All the cassettes are going to come together.
It's looking that way, yeah.
Or maybe that's Buzzsaw and you get Laserbeak with it.
It could be that maybe they. I wonder if they're going to do 2 separate bots in one box and then have these separate.
Oh, heck no.
Wait, what?
No, I don't think so. Have them separate?
No, he's saying 2 separate bots in one box. I doubt that. They're going to give you a bunch of add-on kits.
No.
That's why they're separating these little things out.
Right.
They got to make
money, man.
That's not really Fans Toy style. I mean, other than that dino head, but that was more of a response to what the fans requested.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like this Tesla here. This is a direct response to what fans want.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, listen.
Look at that. They finally got that face sculpt right.
Yep.
Sorry, that was my bad.
They nailed it.
You did a phenomenal job, man.
I am in on this one, most definitely.
I love the clear chest mode that they have here on this one.
I'm hoping that they actually come out with something that doesn't give me the clear chest. I want both options. Kind of like what they did with Cup.
They will. I think they will.
Let's hope so.
That's an interesting gap in those thighs.
Yeah, it looks like it's a slider piece or something for transformation.
Oh.
Definitely not a virgin. Definitely not a virgin.
Yeah.
Got the nice gap in there. All right.
Yo, that thing looks sick, bro. Sick.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Yeah, it does.
I dig it, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely in on the Tesla, but you know what? I missed out on the first one, so I'm definitely gonna jump in on this one.
Here's the alt mode for it. It looks pretty good.
Looks really clean, man. I'm more excited about how they cleaned up the back on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks phenomenal.
See, did they include a picture with that? No. Oh, you got the alternate tank mode or whatever it is.
Yeah, what is this like? Did the toy do this too?
IDW.
Oh, okay.
So IDW, yeah.
That's wild that it folds up like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's dope.
I mean, that's gonna be flat. Look, I just want to get it into that mode just to see how they did it.
That's why the gap is on the thigh. That's why, because of this.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it here. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
He looks like he's up. Yeah, he looks upset right there next to that cartoon-looking Prime that they have.
Yeah, right out of the
thing with the question mark on it. Who is that?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen. Ever.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea.
Look, we know there's one coming, but I don't think it's anytime soon, dude. We're probably 8-9 years out before we see a Prime.
We're all going to be in like our 50s, and then Prime's going to come out.
It's gonna be
we actually talked a little bit about that pre-show, and it's it's something else for them to even consider something like that. What's been going on in the world of third party as of late?
I'm shocked that they're coming out with their Soundwave too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not because it was so long ago. But I guess if people think there's a 2.0 coming from Takara, I can see why you would think.
Oh, sorry.
Look at all the accessories.
Look at that, dude. So you can it transforms into another gun. I do dig that.
That
you
is
can see
cool.
how it all compacts together. So
yeah, that's the IDW rifle. If I'm not mistaken.
It looks like it slides out or something.
Yeah,
it turns into like a pistol to a rifle.
And the stand. I mean, it's pretty sweet.
That's nice, man.
And then you got the you got the crying face over here, and then the regular face, and
somebody's gonna try to buy that head sculpt just so they can put it on their Tesla 1.0.
I wonder if it'll fit.
Right, who knows?
Probably gonna be on a ball.
Who knows? Probably not.
Look how clean that looks from the back.
It's clean as a whistle.
Christ, dude. Look at that.
That's what we get.
Clean back. Love a clean back.
Yes. What were you saying, Mike? You said this is what we what?
This is what we expect from this company. This is what we get, man. The designs are on point.
Dude, it's like
weren't you talking shit about Fan Toys last week or no?
And everybody else is below that.
What'd you say, Ian?
I said, weren't you talking shit about Fan Toys last week?
No, and I can see why you would mistake that because I talk shit about it.
That's true. That's true.
but I know for a fact that I wouldn't talk shit about fans toys unless it was like a loving kind of way. Because
remember at the first CFCon we went to, Mike, when we were in the third party panel room. I think fans toys is what probably got us to talking because we were excited as crap about the reveals. There, it was crazy, man.
I talk to new people at every third party panel that I've been to, and it's usually sparked by the fans toys reveal.
Fans toys to do it. Fans toys to do it, man. Good stuff. And look at that. It fits so well with what they
does.
That's
Perfectly.
It's the right scale and everything, too.
And you know why I love this picture? This is a picture for our listeners, by the way. It's all of the movie cast that's come out so far from Fans Toys. Fans Toys has got this thing, and that I've been seeing where they like to complete things. Like they like to complete like little sections, little lines of things. There's only 3 more, and I think we're going to get all 3. And I'm really
we are.
I'm really.
Wait. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. So, what's the speculation, Mike? I'll let you lead that off.
I need me a Wreck-R. I need me an Ultramax. I need me a Rodimus Prime. Come on,
Rodimus, baby.
I like it.
I think you're gonna get it.
And then I want a repaint of every one, and I'm gonna buy that too because I'm just an idiot.
You're a rich idiot.
I'm the exact opposite because I'm an idiot.
Oh wow.
No, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. They do like the complete sections, which also gives us hope that they'll finally show us that Scourge. Today.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
We've been waiting for that for a while too.
I'll make a gentleman's bet. I think not this next TFCon, but maybe next year in the fall, we'll finally get to see a reveal. Because Dinaj did say they were working on it. They're just not ready to reveal it yet.
I want a 6-pack.
You want a 6-pack? I got you.
I'm not even fuck with you. I want a 6-pack. No. We're not betting a 6-pack. I want a 6-pack of right? I want a 6-pack. All right. One of them is scores, and all the rest of them are the sweeps.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I dig it, man.
All right. So we got. Look, he's got a little belly button there.
Oh, he's so good.
Tee.
All the haters that talked about Huffer looking bad, this should shut you up because this looks good.
It looks
good.
These mini bots are killing it.
Yeah, they are.
Everything that we've seen from them as a mini bot looks fucking awesome.
And they're all right about the same size. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They all fit. Well, they're in the scale that they're supposed to be in, right? So, like, if one's supposed to be taller, then he's taller. If it's supposed to be a little shorter, he's shorter, and you can see that they all fit. It looks so good.
The face sculpt looks pretty good on it too. Look at that.
Yeah, man. Yep.
And I hope we get a picture of him next to some.
Listen, and I know Ace is gonna say, "Well, look at how wide his shoulders are." Shut up, Ace. Let me just get that out the way right now.
Oh my God, he's got a belly button.
We need to go over the Fans Toys panel and have Gase do a guest spot next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, that'd be bad.
It looks sick, man. And they cleaned up the legs very well. They hid the wheels, and now looking at the vehicle mode, man, it's just
look at this thing.
How the hell it's Fans Toys Engineering, so
yeah. So I wonder how they're gonna allow you to have an attachment. I'm sure they're gonna send out a piece with it that allow you to carry Prime's trailer somehow.
I was just about to ask that. Like, what do you think it's gonna do?
Well, look right there. I see something right there. It's got. You see what I'm saying? Right beyond there, something there. Like,
guys, maybe it's already there.
No, I think it's gonna be an adapter. I think
maybe it's already there because we're trying.
No, I think it's an adapter piece.
Trailer on the back of it.
But you know what I like about this? I like that his legs it's clear cut. Doesn't look like legs in the back. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. It looks like it's part of a fucking truck.
Right.
I mean,
it looks like it's part of a truck.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Even the arms, look at how well they hide and they go into pipe.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know.
That's an arm. That's
you can see
dope.
the hands. They kind of wow.
Oh, so glad I sold my back.
So this is a part of whatever the paneling system is here, and then the hands are. Wow.
Whew,
that's pretty
that
cool.
Is clean. Amen. Oh,
I'm gonna have to get 2 of these because I think the bag cube and car mode looks too much like a real world truck, and that thing's gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get 2 of these.
Well, he's definitely got ratcheted knees.
Yeah, see that.
Definitely, you see the ratchet there. Yeah.
What were you saying, Mike? You're gonna have to get 2 because of what?
I want to get 2 also, but I don't know what I'm going to do with my Cube X and my Bad Cube one.
Cubic's been gone, dude. That thing was a floppy.
Yeah. Bad Cube is gone too with me.
Yeah, at this point.
I sold mine months ago.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Man, look at that. It's got fold-up panels here and down here and all over the place. That's crazy.
Wow.
It looks like it folds the opposite way or something, by the way it
What we
looks.
thinking, guys? 95 or less? 89?
I'm thinking, well, I don't know now.
What was their
increase? So we'll see.
Mm.
I'm going to say it's going to be just under 100.
Yeah, that's the same.
I'll go 90. I'll go 90.
I say I say 100.
Yeah,
I'll go with 85.
I'd say between 90 and 100 is fair. Safe bet.
95, and I'll take the middle round there. 95.
I'll go with 85. Your boy said it.
Man, look at that. Look at him standing right next to all the rest of the minibots. We got Beachcomber. Oh my God.
Ian, just to be clear, that Braun had a price increase recently. So
yes, it did.
It went up from about 85 to about 90. So normal.
Right.
Didn't Sheridan also?
Yeah, both of them did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but by the time this comes out, it could be might drop down a little bit. I'm sticking.
Look how good those 3 look together. Look at that.
They do.
God damn.
The right scale and everything. Look at that. They're beautiful.
It's sick. It's sick.
And the spray that we saw and the Warpath that we saw. I mean, oh my God.
Dude,
they're definitely coming out swinging.
The silhouette that we saw.
Yeah.
Cliff Jumper silhouette. The Cliff.
Yeah, we still got Cliff Jumper.
See that? That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his eyes. They're different than what the other pictures are. You see that? The Beachcomber's eyes?
And look at the helmet on Braun is now painted silver.
Yep.
It used to just be gray.
See that? Yeah.
They had to separate it though because his face was already gray, so they had to do something. But I don't know how I feel about that silver helmet. Maybe 2 different ways.
I mean, I like the contrast in colors.
X-Transbot is mine.
X-Transbot is yours until you see how well this one cleans up.
Yeah, but X-Transbot Beachcomber is mine. That thing was the best for me.
It was dope, man. I still have it.
I still have it. I'll probably keep both.
I sold mine.
Woo. Look at this, man. Fans Toys about to break us all.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's a nice good picture right there of the 3.
Wow. That Warpath, man, looks phenomenal. It's finally time for a proper Warpath, and they gave it to us.
I'm glad it's actually at the right scale, not completely oversized.
Bam!
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Bam!
Yeah.
I used to love that figure.
So Fans Toys, my credit card number is 4219630. Because you might as well take it out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Need a blood sample, my first kid, like.
Wow.
Word. This is crazy.
But what's great though is that, well, not great because I don't want people to think that I'm saying that the situation is great, but it gives us some time. It definitely gives us some time. Nothing's really moving in China. I mean, they're getting back to things, but it gives us some time to save, man. And this, wow, Fans Toys, man,
killing it.
Look at that. Man. It's got 3 different guns.
Yeah, one of them is supposed to be like a repair gun, right? The one with like the gas can looks like off to the right.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
You got to scream.
Tab on the guns. It's in the back instead of on the sides. I guess that's how it tabs in the back.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's a new system or something in the hands.
Switched up. They went with the MMC way of doing things.
Oh, you think it slides down into a groove instead of?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, because if you look at the hands, I mean, look at it. They don't even have a tab right here.
It depends on the toy, I'm guessing. Maybe that's because of Huffer's hand design. They had to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
could be.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Wow. Because look at Huffer's thumbs. His thumbs are like separated.
They're in place, yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess it's tough to do individually articulated fingers at that scale.
Yeah. No one's been able to pull it off.
I don't fault them for that, no.
Yeah, I'll deal with that.
any company, I don't fault her for it, like being that side.
Yeah. Wow.
Then Keith can go and try and make a hand-up crate.
And here we go. Woo! This made me jump off the couch, man.
Right.
How many O faces did you guys have watching them?
Dude, Fans Toys is making a jazz, and I am all for it, brother.
Which it's kind of interesting because Takara hasn't even done it yet.
Another fearless move by
I know.
Fans Toys.
Right. Absolutely.
Here's the thing, man. So if they get ahead of the curve, because that's Fans Toys, that's been their MO. They'll get out something ahead of the curve, and then if Takara announces an official, then they'll take their foot off the gas a little bit. But I think at this point, they don't even care.
Well, I think they're getting ready. They are in the process of doing their own factory.
Aren't I getting too big for the britches? That's the only thing.
Look at that cat. He's in love.
Wow.
Wells, I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
Yeah, look at his eyes. He's like batting. I'm seeing like stars.
I'm so ready. Yo, put the hearts over my eyes right now.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Your boy is ready.
Oh, he is like, oh, it's so dreamy.
It's so beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh my God, dude.
Looks good, dude.
Looks so good. And I was kicking myself for sleeping on that Make Toys, but man, this just not anymore.
Right? I remember that.
The Make Toys was nice, man. It was Make Toys.
I still have it. I'm not going to get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of it either. I might put it in alt mode.
Dude, now I gotta sell my Transform and Roll, man, because that was my alt mode. I had bought it for like $35. I couldn't pass up on that deal.
The Make Toys?
No, the Make
Transform and Roll Out.
The Transform and Roll Out. I got.
I'm about to say, you got Make Toys 35?
Yeah, no, I got the Transformer rollout for $35, man. Like a stupid deal. It was crazy.
That back alley knee pad deal.
Dude, look at the wheels on this thing. Like somebody finally got the wheels right 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how the Porsche should look, yo. The wheels should be ducked in like that.
Yeah, deep dive wheels. It's just crazy.
Look how deep that is.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes. Give me more. Give me life.
Oh man, that looks good.
That looks beautiful, man.
Look how wide that stance is, dude. Damn, that was good.
Oh, yes, I love thick thighs. Get in.
So look at the chest. Okay, so go back real quick, Lowery. Let's dissect this real quick because we got to get ready to wrap shortly.
Yeah.
So look at the chest, right? So, and I'm pointing to it like everybody can see me pointing. But look at that chest. That chest looks pretty wide right there, right? And now go back to the bot. Oh, they do some magic here. It's almost like Mike Toys.
The chest or the back?
The chest. It looks like they do a little magic here, man. That chest looks shorter in bot mode than it does in the car mode. Kind of like what Make Toys did, how they have a collapsing system. You take one piece out, but I wonder how they did it here.
Look here, there's something. If you see here, there's like a hinge or something underneath here with all of this.
But you don't see it there though.
I wonder if the wheels like flip around or something and everything.
I bet that's what that is.
Yeah,
and
that's what it is.
Up, like the chest angles up at the bottom, going from the pecs to the actual abs. I think that's pretty slick too. That's a really good design. That's right out of the cartoon. I mean, I didn't think anybody can do better than Make Toys unless you were Takara. This thing has stole the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look at that.
It definitely did.
Wow.
Definitely did.
Beautiful.
I'm all
teary-eyed.
I love Jazz, bro.
He said I'm all teary-eyed. I don't even care what accessories this comes with. Like, you give me this and I'll be fine, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to come with the accessory with the hook and stuff.
If it does, great. If it doesn't, I don't even care at this point.
I don't need it at this point.
His buddy over here. His invisible friend.
Baby. Another one.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Sorry, TF Element. Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
Sorry.
I could drop my MMC. on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my MMC once this comes out.
Yep. For real.
But my MMC is gone, buddy.
Yep. Gone. I'll give it up right now.
Dude. I sold my the OG not TF element, the MMC one, the one with all the paint decals on it.
Yeah.
As soon as transform element dropped, because I still had the tune version of the MMC one. It's out. It's gone.
Nice.
Peace. Dang, that looks sick too.
Oh God, look at that.
And you know the thing is, it's not even done yet.
Right.
It's not even done yet. It's not even as far as long as as Jazz is. It's not even.
It's not. It's just a render at this point. But
that's a render.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean,
that's gonna be sick.
At this point, they clearly don't give a fuck. Just drop the Seeker. Show me the Seeker.
Yeah.
You think it's coming?
I mean, yeah.
I think they're waiting.
It's coming.
I think that this is what I think they're gonna do, and we can book it now. What's this, episode 7? I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna wait for the big guns until the end. I think you're gonna get the Seekers, then you're gonna get a Megatron. No, maybe a Prime. Prime's gonna be the last one. I think Prime's gonna be their
Megatron
last
2 box and then be done.
Dude, that'd be crazy. But I think they're gonna do the Seekers, but they're gonna split them up with like a Megatron and somebody else, and then go from there. But I hope
you're right, because I think if we get those 2 early, we're not going to get everything else that we want.
Yeah,
just have that feeling, man.
Yeah. Don't mess with their money makers, right? Don't mess with the car's money makers.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Dang, that looks sick, dude.
That looks so good.
Whew, I need a cigarette.
Facts.
Hey, Wolf, your screen is blurry there.
A little spritz and a wipe.
I gotta go dark for a minute, guys. Gotta go dark for a minute.
Fair enough.
Just make sure to mute your mic.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to edit that out this week.
No, we know what happened. If he says
oh my God,
that's the climax part.
All right, so here we go.
Oh God,
so much for not doing a 3-hour episode, huh, guys?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay,
technical difficulty.
All right.
Oh,
no,
there we go.
All right, so we're back to record. I had to stop the recording a second because it froze up. So
I mean, not for nothing, we haven't really seen anything new from MMC other than possibly that first thing that I don't know what the fuck it is. So I mean, we can skip MMC.
Yeah, MMC is just mostly right now. It looks like they're going right back into doing their IDW stuff, which is cool for those who can.
And they're repainting everything they had. Surprise.
Yep,
right.
pretty much.
All that stuff. Yeah,
but this Unicron from what used to be Zeta, I think what Zeta did was just sold their design off or made another sub company. But this Unicron looks Beta. This Unicron looks sick, man. It looks sick, and I know it has a lot of people regretting going in on the Hasbro stuff, man. This thing looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
very
it does.
accurate. I mean, it's a little on the smaller end. It's about, what did they say, about 19
inches.
19 inches, but wow. They nailed it. They nailed this Unicron.
God, he looks evil as shit, doesn't he?
Dude.
God. He does. He definitely does.
He jumped right out of the 86 movie, man.
Yeah.
Look at all the molding that they did on that shit. It's wild.
Yeah, and it even has like little city components, like well, planet components, should I say, on his body. Like it looks like an actual planet. It's sick. Ab crunch, man.
It's got the flaps on the hip.
It's got hip skirts. It's got like flaps in the front. It's translucent.
I think that's even translucent. Yeah, right.
It's crazy, dude. That's the back.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't like is that you can't really tell the back from the front.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't even notice that.
Why does he look like he's like an NFL football player with like the neck pad in the back?
Yeah, the back race.
The Hans device.
He's popping his collar on Hasbro. Like, I'm here now.
True. That's true.
He does. He literally looks like he's wearing a Hans device.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I don't even care though. It looks great.
Dude, look at the detail just in the shoulder.
I was talking about the planetary pieces there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can actually see the plastic there. Like
yeah,
when you get
this is
look at that.
You can see it.
Yeah. Wow. This is worth almost every penny.
I think I'm gonna go get it just to get it.
I'm getting it for sure.
Right. I'm getting it just because.
That is $199, dude.
Look
I
at
bet you
that.
if we zoom in on the edges on the joints, like where they plug in, I bet you we'll find stress marks somewhere.
You think so?
I bet you we will. I already saw paint imperfections from what he just showed.
Yeah, but this is not the final again. You know.
Yeah, I know.
It's close though. It's close.
I mean, it's a little bit ahead right there.
Yeah.
I think it's a pre-production sample, man. It's close. It's been making rounds. Like this piece right here is in America right now.
I think the silver part looks painted, and then like some of these pieces in here, but
those just look molded.
Yeah.
They were going to have this down there in person, right?
Yeah, they were going to have it at TFCon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the problem with this thing is the same problem, in my opinion, that Zeta or Beta or whatever the hell you want to call them, always has. Because let's face it, we both know who made this thing. We both know where it came from, regardless of whose name is on the company. We know where it came from.
Yep.
And every time we've gotten one of their products, in my opinion, and I know this is my experience, they look phenomenal. The aesthetics, they knock them out of the park. They look great when they're sitting there on a shelf. As soon as you touch them, it falls into a big floppy mess.
I've only had that problem, to be fair, with the Bruticus though, because the Superion is dope.
The Superion is more stable. I will say that.
It is. It's more stable
when it comes to build quality, when it comes to plastic quality, when it comes
hang on 1 second, I'll be right back.
Sure. When it comes to assembly, I mean, I've had every product. When it comes to missing pieces, when it comes to things not put together right, I have had a problem with
every mold you had.
I'm going to say every piece that I've gotten from Zeta, I have had a problem with.
Then I got lucky.
I agree with you. I agree. I mean, like the individual bots, the parts do come off. I noticed that. That was definitely a problem for me too. Like I feel like every little snap or whatever, things fell apart. But I mean, as far as once you got it in combiner mode, it was beautiful. Like
Absolutely.
Everything handled perfectly. And I feel like that's what you're going to do anyway. You're going to put that in combiner mode and you're going to leave it there for most people. And I feel like most people are probably going to gravitate to Fans Toys for the individual bot mode. Maybe. I don't know. People might still combine them too and leave it that way. But I'm going to get the Fans Toys ones and leave it there in the individual bot mode around Zeta for the combiner mode.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
A lot of people are doing that. It's a great idea. I was going to do that. That was my plan. And that was my justification for purchasing what I did. And
Me too.
I can't. Like, I might be able to use one of them for one mode, maybe put them in plain mode. But if I want to on the, if I want them out there, it's going to be two Fans Toys versions for me.
The only issue I had with the Superion set was like, I think I lost a thumb on one of them. And the rock is always popped off of the little holder. But as far as them being bots themselves, I mean, let's face it, their individual bots don't look that great. I mean, they're okay. They don't look that great. They, some of their design choices are not the greatest as far as like leg movement. But to be fair, they're $59, $79 pieces. I think you pay $150 for the torso of each one.
You're right.
So I mean, they're not supposed to be the greatest thing in the world at that price point, at least for collectors like us. At that price point, we can't expect it to be a knockout. Now, if it was, it would have been great. But it wasn't. And the plastic choices that they use are always thinner. But the Bruticus set is by far the worst of the two, in my opinion, just from what I've had, especially with the two limb pieces, the Vortex and the what's the other one, guys? Blast off. So those panels, they were so brittle, and I couldn't transform them 5 or 6 times like I normally do because pieces started to stress and you see breakages. Not good at all. But the Zeta Superion is heads over heels a lot better, and you can tell that they're getting better. They even took the diecast out of the feet because that thing it made it so heavy and they fell apart, puts too much weight on it. But they're learning, so I give them credit for trying to make improvements, and I think this Unicron is probably going to be a big improvement over what we see.
I hope so.
We'll see.
I hope so too, man. But this Unicron does look great. I'm definitely going to get it. Even if I don't hold on to it, I'm definitely going to get it.
Dude, look at that thigh. You see that?
Yeah.
Where it's actually got it. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be part of transformation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So So real quick, I mean, I know we're kind of short on time here, and we're at the end of the slides anyway. A quick question that I wanted to ask everybody, real quick: What are you disappointed that you didn't see?
To be fair, I think when you get as much as you did from Fans Toys, I'm satisfied. I don't have to see anything else. I'm
not talking about Fans Toys.
No, but that's what I'm saying specifically. I'm not disappointed that I didn't see anything else from anybody else because I got so much from Fans Toys.
Really?
I'm okay. Everything else I've pretty much already seen already. I don't really care to know what X Transbots is working on at this point. They've already revealed a lot and haven't given us enough yet.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
We don't know if Bad Cube is a company or not, and at this point, I don't really care because Fans Toys is making all the stuff I need.
All right, Wolf. What about you?
I mean, there were some things that I was disappointed in. I know KFC has some things they've teased for months now that I've wanted to see. They had a Power Master Prime. They had a Dreadwing and a Darkwind or whatever their names are. They had a set of Junkions, 4 Junkions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were talking about the new ones.
6 total.
Yeah, those. Disappointed in that. I want to see these make toys, make toys, whatever the fuck we're calling them, the headmasters. But at the same time, like I those two, I'd be all right with Fans Toys doing because I think they do them. Anything after like we're getting into the Master Force shit, I don't think they're going to touch that. But that's KFC mostly. I was disappointed I didn't see anything from them. I've liked the renders I saw from them.
That's a good point. I forgot about that stuff. But to be fair, I mean, we got October, right? So we're not going to see everything in this. So I'm still satisfied.
We do have October, but to Wolf's point, 2 Octobers ago now, we saw an Alita 1. We saw a cup. We saw didn't we see a Quintesson? We saw a Quintesson.
Yes, we did.
And we have seen nothing from X Transbots.
I mean, they had quite a few prototypes out, and they haven't shown anything at all.
I agree.
And it's very disappointing.
I think the last thing we saw from them was like a painted up, like silver version of Cup. Was it some kind of weird ass version of Cup?
Yeah.
It was like a resin version or something they had.
Yeah, that's been it. You're right. They've nothing. They've been quiet.
And the Alita 1 was printed.
Yeah,
the Alita 1 was there too. All right, what about you, Lowery?
I'm gonna have to go with the rest of you guys. Like, I was kind of disappointed in not seeing anything from like KFC, X Transbot, stuff like that. But they were supposed to. But I mean, it also may have something to do with what's going on with the virus shit and everything too. I mean, a lot of shit's been shut down.
Fair. To be fair though, Jay, they've been quiet in the past too. I didn't see much from them last time around either.
That is true too. They have been quiet the last couple of years. So
that's 2 times. That's right. What about you, Wells?
I'm gonna have to piggyback on all of y'all. I mean, it's X Transbots is definitely the biggest disappointment for me, but only because they've come a long way, man. I mean, like at one point it was like you weren't talking about X Transbots, like X Transbots, like what? Nah, I'm good.
Good point.
You know, and then they started getting good. They started getting really good figures, and we're like, okay, jumping back on X Transbots, board, and then now it's nothing. So that was the biggest disappointment for me. Definitely them.
Yeah.
Great point.
Like,
one other thing I will say. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wells. Finish.
No, I'm good. I'll finish right now. Just make toys or make toys, whatever it is, was another thing I was looking forward to seeing something from. But I love Fans Toys. I'm a big Fans Toys third party. I love Fans Toys. So they definitely did it for me. They satisfied my my willingness to jack off, and that's it.
You miss it.
So I admit it. So Wolf, what's up, Wolf? What are you saying?
The only thing I think I would want to see from Fans Toys at this point, I think most of you guys are with me, are the Trailbreaker and the Blitzwing.
And Astro Train.
Yes.
Well, we saw colored pictures of those released.
Yep, that's true. We saw a colored figure, actually. Somebody had an actual prototype.
Yeah.
So that's close. I think that's why we didn't see Astro Chain at all.
I think so too. They were released.
They were too close for that. Yeah, but
I'll say this: Fans Toys. I'm not worried about that. I saw it. I know it exists. I know it's coming because I know Fans Toys' reputation and I know what they're doing right now. But when I'm looking over at my shelf right now and I see 4 gorgeous-looking G2 Stunticons that are sitting there right now, and I saw a horribly painted Motormaster in October, I wanted to at least see a picture of a finalized product, I thought we were going to be able to buy it at Florida, to be honest with you, because that's been their MO. So I thought that was going to be ready to roll.
Yeah, that's a good point. That probably would have been the event exclusive from them, and then you would have seen it online a couple weeks later. Right. You're right. That's a good point, Mike. That's a good point.
But for whatever reason,
but if they had that ready though, I just feel like that would have been for sale this weekend.
Which I feel like why wouldn't the pre-orders be up right now on Toy Dojo? Why wouldn't we be able to get it from 3 and up right now? And not for nothing, why wouldn't there be a picture of it in the third-party panel just to advertise that it's coming?
Exactly.
Well, wait. Let's dissect that a little bit. To be fair, when we see a prototype, an actual hard prototype, they don't put it in a third-party panel. So X-Transbots is probably ready for production. I mean, look, last year we saw it. We saw it face to face, even though it was crappy. But you're not going to see a picture of it at this point because they already have a hard resin of it. They have an actual prototype pre-production sample.
Well, yeah, but don't we have a Motor Master that's released for mass retail at this point from X-Transbots?
Yes,
we do, but
so where's the repaint?
So it's probably coming in October.
Maybe, or maybe it's coming in Canada,
Canada in June. Because remember, this is new for them. This is their second time their second time doing a spring show.
I understand that, but we had Wild Rider last year.
Yeah,
we did, but I think that got bumped up because they pushed up the other 2 bots. They came out right back to back. And then they did a repaint, and I think they learned from that mistake because they had to do a lot of QC parts sent out after that for that Wild Rider. Not Wild Rider, but the
up until now with the releases for them, we've gotten one every consecutive TFCon for the last 4. We've gotten a G2 Stunticon. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why that's my biggest disappointment. The other thing is, we didn't see any of the Coneheads. Nobody mentioned anything about Coneheads. We didn't see anything.
Let's hope Make Toys isn't dead. Let's just hope that isn't the case.
I'm not going to call them Make Toys, by the way. I'm still going to call them.
I'm from New York. I'm calling it Make Toys.
You're damn right. People have been fucking up my last name for the last 40 years.
Well, guys, I think that's a good spot to go ahead and get ready to wrap it up, man. Let's go ahead and close it out. Let's go around the yard, man. Let's get some where you at, what you got coming up for this week, some shout outs, and get out of here, man. So Ewells, what you got for this week, man?
Man, a shout out to everybody, man. Continue to remain safe, man. It's the coronavirus out there, so everybody continue to stay indoors if you can. Was it hashtag stay the F at home? If you can.
Is that real?
Make sure you do it. It is. It's very real. It's now. Right. But nah, man, that's it, man. I mean, everyone continue to stay, keep safe, man. And I know we can't get to the stores. We can't get out there and buy our toys and all kind of stuff, but you can still pre-order and order online. But, you might have to wait a little bit for things to come in because, most of the stuff's coming from China and all kind of stuff. So anyone just be safe, man, and keep doing what you do. And you can find me on the Riddler Circle on Instagram and the Nerds Have Spoken podcast. We're all over. We're on every channel you can find us on. If not, check us out on our Instagram page. You can see all the links there on Linktree? Is that Linktree?
Yep.
Linktree. All right, cool. And that's it, man, for me. Everybody be safe.
Cool, man. Cool. Let's go to you, Wolf. What you got this coming week?
Same old. Just going to work. Hopefully staying safe. Nothing else. So, listen, find me, Erik Von Wolfenstein, on your Facebook groups, on your Instagrams, wherever. Be safe, stay home, wash your hands. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. All right, Mike, besides Tinder, where can they find you?
Lava life.
Plenty of fish.
Not on Tinder.
OnlyFans.
That was good.
I had to get you, man. I had to.
That was sweet. I'll give you that.
I think I saw your bald head in the video somewhere.
That's like downtown.
You were downtown? All right, cool.
Jesus, dude.
I misspoke in this whole thing, and I definitely misspoke just now. Oh, Christ.
We don't often see Mike flustered, so it's
a word. It's all love, brother. It's all love.
That was money. No, that was fucking money, bro. So anyway, I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. Okay. I know what I was gonna say. Since I'm not gonna tell you where I am because I'm not on social media, I'll tell you this. I had a quick update for the basement. I went through some things, redesigned some things, talked to Mr. Lowery, figured out some measurements weren't going to work, and had to figure some things out. So I did. I figured them out. And I talked to Gort. Shout out to Gort. He helped me out. He pointed me in the right direction. And I went on the IKEA website on Friday night. Actually, it's technically Saturday morning, depending on what part of the podcast you listen to. Mm-hmm. But it's at about 1:00 in the morning. I finally figured out everything I need. I'm checking out. I'm getting ready to check out. I click on it, and it says that everything's in stock. When I go to click on it, I give all my information. It says one item is unbuyable. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So I exit out, go back in, and I put the same order in, and I hit click, and I get to the same point, and I get the notification from IKEA saying that they are closing all of their retail and shipping outlets. So you will not be able to buy anything from IKEA as of Friday. Wow. So that's going on the back burner for now.
Stuff just got real.
But I'm dedicated to bringing you new, original, and amazing content. So I have an idea that I'm going to run by the cast after this when we're all talking amongst ourselves.
Nice.
And we'll see where that goes.
Cool, man. Good stuff. Well, Lowery, Mr. Washington, D.C. guy, Mr. Virginia, tri-state area, DMV, on shutdown big time out there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they got to shut down big time out here. But you can find me at Jason Lowery in the groups, Facebook, Realm of Collectors, pretty much anywhere. Same thing with Instagram. And, you can find us, The Nerds Have Spoken, on, like Podbean, Google Play, like all of that. And, hey, just like the New York Post says, make sure you wash your sex toys.
Noted.
Stay safe.
Noted.
No.
Noted.
Did you guys see that?
I know what you're talking about.
Noted.
Yep.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
There was an article in the New York Post about someone, they said make sure giving you guidelines on having sex with your partner, and then also make sure you wash your toys and everything else. It was pretty fun.
That was an official state document.
It was. It was. Yeah. Dead serious.
Wow. Was that real? Yeah?
100%.
Official state document? Wow.
Check it out, dude.
Wow. I know the
first New York Post.
Wow.
Man,
March 21st, baby.
They say the craziest stuff happens in all of Florida and parts of New York. So
yeah.
Truth.
All right, Eric B, where can they find you at, brother?
Yo. Shout out to Charlemagne. But yo, you can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups under the name Eric and Siobhan Burgess. You can also find me on Instagram, Mr._EDub82, where I just posted some recent toy photography. So go check that stuff out. You can also find me here every Thursday with the Nerds Have Spoken podcast crew, where we're constantly having fun with our crazy shenanigans. And then you can also find me and my wife on Kennedy's Village, at Kennedy's Village on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where we're doing our best to bridge the gap between sickle cell research and care. I think I sent you a link, Ewells, on some new research coming out for sickle cell. So when you get a chance, check that out.
Absolutely. Will do.
Yeah, guys. And with that, man, the Nerds Have Spoken. We're out of here. Peace.
All right. Catch you guys later.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.